Hey, all right, we're live. How you doing, everybody? Nice to be back here on Amazon. I took a really long vacation, but sooner or later I had to come back. And of course, I don't have everything. Oh, let's do it this way. Get everything back in place because I've been off and away. So I'm going to be a little rusty today, probably as well. But nice to be back here, and I've got a lot of great products I'm going to share with you. If this is your first time here, we talk about a lot of gadgets like microphones, lighting, what else we do? Microphones, a lot of microphones. Live streaming tools. I got some great audio mixers. I got some new product from Muano, I'm sure it's how it's said. Just take a look through the carousel. I got 40 products that I'm going to be talking about. I'll be going through the next couple of hours. I'll be here with you, so I hope you'll stick around here with me. And it's just got a few tips for you. When you're looking at product in the carousel, don't worry about the price. You'll see the price, and then when you click on it, you might see another coupon on the item as well. So, which means you can get an even bigger discount. And I'm going to get my iPad out. See, I can't talk because I've been away. I'm going to get my other iPad out, wherever I just put that. See what's going on already? Down here, I got a room full of stuff for all of you to look at. And I can't get through all of it today. But let me get my other iPad out here so we can make sure we're looking at all the deals, because I don't want you to miss out on anything, right? There's so much going on here on Amazon. I'm going to open my iPad up here and make sure that I'm giving you all the discounts. Whoop. Where do we go here? Okay, we got to open things up. And I hope you're having a good day wherever you are. Do me a huge favor. Say hello in the chat. Introduce yourself. I'd love to know where you're watching from. And don't be afraid to click on that follow button, which I should put up there for you. There we go. You click on the follow button. It's usually down below somewhere. That way, you'll get notified whenever I go live. I'm planning to be here at least 5 times a week and sharing all these great deals with you here on Amazon. Now, let's get started over here. All right. Who's going to be first to say hello? Because usually I have, let's see, how can I go? Sneak in. Just like that. Sneak in. My sound effects are all ready for you. You can also, let's see, what else can we do here? When you click the follow button, which you're going to help me out and you're going to help you out. You're going to get notified whenever I go live, which is 5 times a week. And I have a goal of about, I'm trying to hit 2,000 followers, right? So you're going to help me get closer to that goal. And when we get there, we're going to have a big virtual party. Travel Diva. Hello, Travel Diva. Thanks for clicking the follow button. And because you click the follow button, I get to click this button. We get to celebrate, right? I need my earphones on. That's what I'm missing here. Earphones. Thank you so much for clicking the follow button. I got to get wired up here. I'm getting wired. Look out. We're getting wired. There we go. It's always much better this way. Yeah, there we go. So we celebrated Travel Diva, which is
excellent.
Absolutely excellent, which also means that you are
amazing.
You're amazing. Thank you so much, Travel Diva. Appreciate you being here. And Travel Diva and anybody who's watching, if you've got any questions about any of the products at any time in the carousel, go ahead and interrupt me. I'll be more than happy to answer your questions about the products in the carousel. Should we have some music? I think we should. I was going to try it without music, and I thought, that's just not working for me. So let's get some music going in the background. It just helps things out a little bit. Okay, can't play that. Where do we want? We want that. Okay, let's start there. But I get that connected into my Bluetooth. Yes, I'm very amazing. It's okay to tell yourself that, Sometimes you have to tell yourself that because nobody else does, right? Not connected. Why are you not connecting? I bet you it's because that one already did. Here comes the music. Oh yeah, there we go, right? Just enough in the background. What else makes you amazing, Travel Diva? Can you tell me? Tell me, do. Romper, bumper, dumper, do. Are you even old enough to know that? Here's a great deal. The first deal of the day. Oh, I forgot about this being, wow. 38% off our first product today. Brings it down to $49. Take another $5 off of that. All right. Okay, this is what we're going to start with. I do a lot of video stuff on my phone. I'm a professional live streamer as well outside of Amazon. I live stream events. And I have come across some really great microphone products, if I can get the box open. And I have multiple favorites. It's okay to have multiple favorites. Different scenarios, right? This came to us from our friends at Beatron. They sent this to me a long time ago, and they gave me the product for free. But before I even put it here, I reviewed it, and I'm really happy with it. I have used it. Listen, I want to be clear too. All the products here that you're going to see today, I own them, and I have used them, and I've reviewed them. And if I don't like the product, you'll never see it here. So full integrity here on Deals with David. So let's take this one step further. Why am I wobbling there? Oh, it's because I'm sitting on the edge. So this is great. This is a single wireless lav microphone system, a clip-on microphone system, right? One receiver, one transmitter. Okay, this is great for the personal vlogger. If you're doing those selfie vlogs, maybe you're walking around with your camera, and you want good audio. You know, the microphones in the smartphones are pretty good, but getting a little more direct, like similar to what I'm wearing right here. This is made by Beatron. This is the WXM22. Very tiny, easy to use. Let me get this under the product cam here that I don't have going. I knew there was something I forgot. Let me get this fired up. Come here. And get our camera. There we go. Later. It wants to install software. Of course it does. Okay, let's get our product cam running here. Let me see. How do I want to do? We'll do this. And we'll do it like that. That probably works best, right? There we go. Okay. So under the product cam here, we've got the transmitter, and just want to be sure you can see. There you go. There's this microphone built right into this transmitter, which is great, because then you can just clip it on and go. And here's how easily they pair. Just turn them on. They pair themselves. Nice and simple. Now, this microphone works really well by itself, but you also get included a simple lavalier microphone that you can clip on, right? And the reason you'd use this compared to maybe the built-in microphone is this is a little less discreet looking, right? You'd run the wire through the shirt or the blouse, for example, and it's just not as noticeable. But if you're not concerned about that, then all you really need to do is clip this onto your shirt, turn things on, okay? And you're gonna plug, and what's great is they give you two different plugs here. So you can use this on a smartphone device or just a standard DSLR camera, right? Standard DSLR camera, maybe a laptop, okay? And then we've also got some auxiliary cables here, all included. Or they give you the TRRS. Tip Ring Sleeve is what TRRS stands for. So this is for plugging into a smartphone device, like an iPhone, for example. Now, if you have an iPhone 7 or newer, you will need an adapter, or the Lightning adapter. And please take my advice on this one. Just buy Apple products when you're doing that, because you'll buy the third-party ones, and they don't, I just find, for me, they don't last long. I get accessory errors and all that. I know they're a little bit more money, but at least it's reliable, right? So you can plug that into a smartphone, which I can do here, right? So let's do that. Here I have, and it's probably dead. Of course it is. I should charge that, though, shouldn't I? Let's do that. Do something about it. This iPhone 6 that I have here, for example, and this is a Ulanzi U-Rig Pro item that's great for holding iPhone camera or any smartphone device. And then you've got two hot shoe mounts here on the top, and you can mount it to a tripod as well. Anyway, it really gives you a steady shot. But this is an iPhone 6, and the iPhone 6 will do 1080p at 60 frames per second. That's pretty good, right? So here you could just plug directly in. So you do get all the cables you need to plug into a smartphone device. About 4 hours from a full charge. I've used these. I've used the built-in microphone, and I've used the lav mic. The built-in microphone amazingly picks up very well and has a really nice sound to it. A little more direct when you're using a lav or a clip-on microphone, but works very well. And we're looking at $44 and change today. It's 38% off the regular price for this. Solidly built. Solidly? Is that a solidly a word? It's good to be back. Fully rechargeable, right? So, and oh, that's the other thing. And I had it here. It does come with its own USB cable. Right here, right? Takes your time, a few hours to charge, and you'll get about 4 hours of usage out of that, which is fantastic charging time. A fantastic battery use. Now here, so on the side, you've actually got volume control on the receiver and volume control on, the transmitter as well. And plug in your lav mic, but you can also, on the receiver end, you can you plug in the this goes out to your smartphone device or whatever you're recording or live streaming to, but you can also plug in a set of headphones here, which is really great because if you're doing it yourself, you may want to monitor the sound to make sure everything's working, or if somebody's producing for you, they're definitely going to want to be able to listen to the sound to make sure that everything's coming out the way it should. Now the nice thing, that's what I was going to show you about this Ulanzi U-Rig Pro. The clips work like a clip, of course, but they're also designed to fit into a hot shoe. See how I just did that? So they're great for mounting into hot shoe devices. You may already have something on your DSLR camera that allows you to do that, right? So things don't fall all over. I really love this unit. If it's just me, I use this just for vlogging, or the other thing I've done is also plugged in an external microphone like a Boya MM1, which I believe I have in the carousel. You could plug in a shotgun microphone into this, use it wirelessly as well. So it's really got a lot of functionality. All the cables you need. It comes packed very well, and when you turn it on, it very quickly comes on. Here, we'll show both, right? Where's the other power button on the side? And it already tells me, so here's the transmitter. It's hearing me talking, and you see I get a readout. So that's good. It tells me what kind of signal I'm getting, the volume level, and how much battery power I've got left. And it's doing that on both. The receiver knows how much, and you can change the channels. Channel 1, how do you do that? Volume. settings, channel 1, press settings, then you go plus, we'll go channel 2, 3, 4, 5, let's see how many there is, I forget. 12, 13, 14, 15. There's a lot of channels. I forget. Oh, you know, this is the one that has like, it's got like 100 and something channels on it. Let's just go back to 1. So, like, if you get interference on one channel, you just change the channel until you find the one that works. You won't have a problem because you've got, I think it's like 50 something. Let's go back and check. Okay. Channel 1 to channel 1. Come in, channel 1. All right. Simply press, hold, turn them off. So that's simple. And I mean, honestly, for about $45, like, what an amazing tool, right? For your live streaming. Nice carrying bag in here as well. I like that. And Beatron I've always liked because of the way they put their instructions together. Oh, let me close that. And what I like here, the best customer service, they do have great customer services that talks about the warranty. You can get yourself a birthday or a Christmas gift from them, and you can even be someone to test out new products from them for free. And they always have giveaways and sweepstakes, so make sure you read that as well, okay? And here, clear instructions. They're a bit tiny, I will say, but when you put my old man glasses on, I can read them just fine. Low power consumption. Where is it? Somewhere it tells me how many channels, but I think it's like 50 or something. It's a whole bunch. Like, you won't run out of channels. Somewhere here it tells me, I'm sure. But very clear instructions. I like that. I can't remember. It showed me somewhere, but there, I'm pretty sure it's like 50 different channels, 50. So you won't have any trouble with interference. Use the carrying bag here, or even the box is, it's a nice hard box, right? I have a little pouch that I use in my video go bag, but there you have the Beatron WXM 22, amazing audio quality, wireless, and for wireless to use on a smartphone device, this is really a great price, $45-ish, right? Thanks to our friends at Beatron for sharing that with us, and thanks to you for being here. Hi, I'm David, and this is Deals with David. Welcome to the show here on Amazon US site. Hey, listen, consider doing me a huge favor, would you? Click the follow button. That way you'll get notified the next time I go live. I'm here 5 times a week, and you'll help me reach my goal of 2,000 followers. And when I get to 2,000 followers, we are going to celebrate, and we're going to have a big virtual party, and all of you will be invited. And you don't like to miss out on a party, right? My wife thinks I'm crazy, and she might be right. Here on Deals with David, click the follow button. All right, we're going down to this one, another product from Beatron. This is the WXM19. You get 2 cordless microphones in here. This is professional quality handheld microphones, but at a really affordable budget price. I've been a disc jockey, was a disc jockey for over 25 years, karaoke host, full-time, that was my living. And I've been a professional live streamer about 13 years. So I do know my audio equipment. And I wish I'd have had something like this. Pardon me, that was the box opening. All right, she says, whatever you say. Let's get that back onto the product cam here. This is the WXM19. Right out of the box, nice and colorful, right? There we go. Bring that down a bit. Blue and orange, this is nice for the DJ because then the DJ can actually look and go, oh, he's got the, right? And a little extra protection on the microphones. I want to fix my mic. I want to turn it a bit. Turn it. There, that's probably better. Okay, here we go. All right. Nice clear instructions from Beecher, and you can, like, even like pictures. Easy to understand, right? Now you can plug this into a lot of different sources, which you'll see here in a minute, but the instructions are very simple and clear. And I'll demonstrate that. And this is something you could use on a PA system, an audio mixer, plug it into your laptop, and you can even use this on your smartphone device as well, which I'll show you in a minute. But here we go, right out of the box. I've used it a few times and I'm really impressed. About 160, 165 foot range, you know, line of sight, depending on your surroundings, but good, strong, reliable signal has been my experience, right? We'll just turn it on here and you'll see, okay, we're on channel 1, and I think we have like 15 channels. So here on the bottom, you can just press this channel button, right? And we'll go to, I think there's 10. Nope, there's 15. There you go. So again, if you have any kind of interference, just change the channel, and you don't have to take it apart. Sometimes you gotta unscrew things and take it apart. Just the button on the bottom right here. And fully rechargeable. That's right, 3 great reasons for that. You're saving money because you're saving on batteries, and because you're saving on batteries, you're saving on the environment, right? So that's awesome. And it'll tell you what channel you're on. It shows you your, see if I can get that close in there. See right over here? That's your signal strength, and then there, your battery level. Some of these just show you like a green light, like this one does as well. This will turn red when your battery is getting low, but you'll still have about 20 minutes, so you have time to switch out if you need to. About 4 hours of usage on these, right? But it's nice to be able to look and go, oh, I got 2 bars left, 1 bar left. Instead of just like, uh-oh, right? The sound quality comes out of this really professional sounding, and you get 2 of these. Press and hold off. Now, and there's a bonus coming here. Throw me a freaking bonus here. Okay, Austin Powers fans, you'll understand. If you're an Austin Powers fan, let me know in the comments. Say hello. Say hello to my little receiver friend. This is receiver. Now this is 1/4 inch mono. Okay, so you plug this into the 1/4 inch portion of your PA system or whatever you're plugging into. But here, we'll come back to that. Maybe you want to convert this to stereo, and I call it 3.5 millimeters or 1/8 of an inch, right? So that you would use on like a laptop, for example. Maybe your mixer has 3.5 millimeter input, can work there. Okay. Now, I wonder. I have an experiment to try later. I wonder if that would work on my auxiliary input on my van. Hey. Here we go. You can plug this on, and there's the TRRS. So you can plug this into a smartphone device, like an iPad or an iPhone or an Android, right? And now you can use this for your vlogging, or maybe you're doing interviews together with somebody. Use these 2 and you'll be all set. And this price, always check the coupon. Yeah, $79.99. Oh, wait a minute, let me switch. I don't know why, but I'm not signed in for some reason. Helps if you are, David. There we go. Yeah, $79.99. This qualifies for Prime too if you have the Amazon Prime. 4.5 star rating. I love this product. This would be great for like karaoke machines, right? DJs. This is the bonus. I almost forgot. How could I not? It also has Bluetooth built right into it. So plug this in to your smartphone, talk through and play your music via your Bluetooth. Or maybe you have a PA system that doesn't have Bluetooth in it. You plug this in, connect your smartphone device, and away you go. Mobile karaoke right away. You see how that works? Pull up your favorite karaoke on YouTube, connect the Bluetooth in, you've got a portable karaoke solution when you plug it into the device, like your iPad or smartphone. Got me thinking there. So Bluetooth built right in as well. That's a bonus in itself. Everything you need out of the box. And what's really cool, and I think it's really cool, is this 3-in-1 charging cable. So you charge all 3 devices all at the same time without a whole bunch. Like, I don't know about you, but if you're a geek like me, you've definitely got some cables lying around, so the less you can have lying around, the better. That's the Beachern WXM19. I love this microphone. Very professional at a very affordable price, right? How's everybody doing today? Do me a favor. Who's going to be the next to say hello? Travel Diva already said hello. And now I'm waiting for somebody else to say hello. I'm feeling a bit lonely. And I'm just getting started. Who will be next on my list? Oh, I love this one. Love this. I love all these products. The products don't make it here if I don't think they're good quality, and I use all of these products. While I might not use some of them every day, I have used them and I do own the products. This is a great one for the gamers. Gamers are going to love this Razer Nary Ultimate 7.1 surround sound gaming headset with THX audio and HyperSense technology. Wow, that's a mouthful in itself, right? We start right off the top here. You can see, well, let's get this, we should do this under here too, right? Start on the side here. You can see the Razer logo, but that's actually RGB lighting. So with the included software, you actually download it from their website. You can control the lighting, what color you want, whether you want it to breathe or flash or stay on steady. So you have full control over that. And the software also gives you the availability to customize the sound, the bass, the treble, and there's some other really cool sound features like compression, example. You've really got a hands-on experience as far as customizing your gaming headset to suit your ear. So that's where we start. Now here's the microphone, nice and flexible, right? And some people, sometimes you just like to use it as a headset, so you can just push it away inside there, right? Okay. Now the design of this is designed for maximum comfort as well. And again, you're going to get a customized fit. And here's why. They made the outer side frame for the headset, right? But on the inside is this head comfort pad that automatically adjusts to your shape of your head. We all might look like we got similar shaped heads, but we all really have different shapes and maybe bumps, maybe horns, I don't know. But this is going to give you a customized fit when you put it on. And then to add to the comfort here, we've got these gel-cooled ear pads, right? You put those on, the comfort out of this is absolutely amazing. Now, of course, with the 7.1 surround sound THX audio, you're going to get an amazing experience as far as sound. And 7.1 surround sound is great for when you're playing those, first person and third person shooter games. The third person, you can hear people sneaking up behind you. You really get the full effect, and the sound goes left to right and all around, hence called surround sound. But what's added bonus here is the Razer technology called HyperSense technology. You're going to actually feel the sound. That's right, you'll get some vibration and stuff in there according to what's happening in your video game. You're going to get all of that right in here with the Razer Nary Ultimate headset. It's really a cool experience. I don't play a lot of video games, I'll be honest with you, but when I do, I'm using this headset. Now, if that's not enough, to give you more customization, you've got volume levels on the left and the right side. So again, you can adjust the sound to suit your ear. Maybe you want the music louder, maybe you want the music lower and then turn the voice chat up. Maybe you're in Discord, whatever. You've got all of that here. Of course, your mute button, etc. It does come with a cable if you want to plug it in directly, but most are going to want to take advantage of the wireless system that's built right in. Here, you just take this right out, and there's your 2.4 gigahertz USB. Now you can plug this into your PC, you can plug this into your Xbox, your PlayStation, pretty much any gaming console or PC will work with this, right? And then when you're done, store it right in the headset. It's an ultimate experience, and that's why they call it the Razornary Ultimate 7.1 surround sound gaming headset. You'll be like, if you're a gamer and you don't have these yet, you will love yourself even more. You'll thank yourself for getting these. They're 35% off today, right? Coming in at $129 here on Amazon. You never know how long these deals are going to last, so if you've been thinking about it and you see it 35% off, like, why not celebrate that, right? Yeah, there we go, the Razornary Ultimate. All right. Well, let's go over here and say hello. How you doing, everybody? Welcome to Amazon. My name's David, and this is Deals with David. I've been off for about a month. I took a really long vacation, but I'm super excited and thrilled to be back here with all of you. And my job here as an Amazon influencer is to talk about products, A, that I own, and B, that I have experience with personally. And I'm considered to be an expert in my field, and where I'm an expert at, I've been a professional live streamer for 13 years. I was a professional disc jockey and karaoke host for 25 years, full-time. So I've got experience with audio mixers and microphones and all those tools that go into video and audio production, whether it be on your smartphone device or on a laptop or a PC or a Mac. I've got a lot of tools here that'll help you. I've got some cameras for protecting your home. I've got a few home products in here that I use as well. Everything, you can rest assured, here in the carousel. I own them, I have used them. If it's in the carousel, it's a quality product. I've gotten products that you don't see because they're just junk, right? It does come across. You got to be careful. So my job is to help you make a good qualified decision about the products that I have here in my carousel. So I thank you for staying here with me, and I hope you'll consider clicking the follow button so that you can get notified every time I go live, and that way you'll be an official part of the community here on Deals with David, and you'll help me reach my goal of 2,000 followers. You see that down below, and when I get to 2,000 followers, you and I are going to get together and we're going to have a virtual party. I don't know what it's going to be yet. We've got a ways to go. We're about 1,000 away from hitting our goal, so I'd appreciate the help on that. All right. Oh, I'm excited for this one. This is a new product that's come to me recently from Muano. I used to say Muano, but I was sent an audio file, and they said, this is how you say it, Muano. This is, Muano, it says it right here, Professional Audio Innovation. I can tell you, I wish that I had something like this 12, 13 years ago when I started live streaming. It's really made it so simple. It's an all-in-one package with a audio mixer, with a soundboard. You have special effects and everything you need to go live or record with a desktop microphone. We're going to spend some time on this right now, so let's get into that. Rothos started following. I see Rothos. I hope I said that right. Let's celebrate you. We've got ourselves a new follower. Thank you so much for following and supporting the channel, Rothos. I appreciate you being here, and because you did that, it's absolutely excellent, and that makes you amazing. Thank you so much. And for those of you who are watching, don't be afraid to interrupt me anytime. Say, hey, I'm looking at this thing that you haven't even talked about yet, but I got a question or two. That's okay. Interrupt me at any time. I love talking to people, and I do appreciate the follows. Thanks so much. Manuel started following. Look at all these followers coming by. We celebrate everybody. Thank you, Manuel. Another one. We're getting closer and closer to our goal of 2,000 followers, thanks to our followers so far, and now Manuel joining us in there. Really do appreciate it. That is absolutely excellent. It is excellent, and you are also amazing. Everyone's amazing, but I like, the followers get a little extra love, right? A little extra love. All right, how do I get into this here? Yeah, we'll do this under the, I almost wish I had another table, just right about there. I need to get me, there's probably something for that. In fact, I know there is. But we're going to get this under the product cam here. Okie dokie, Smokey. This is a Moanocaster E2. Okay. Let's pull this up. I want to make sure. Yeah, okay. So here's a big tip. always go to the product page. Don't worry about the price that you see in the carousel, because if you take this over to the page, you'll save an extra $20. So this just came down to $149. And when I show you everything that comes in here, you're going to be like, wow, what a bargain. And this is a quality product. Moano's very good at putting their user manuals together. One of the things Moano did is they reached out to people like myself and others who are experts in the field of live streaming, audio, etc. And they asked us what we thought. So they've listened to their community, their customers, I should say. And you can see here, like, very well designed. Tells you exactly what everything does. Right? Very detailed. How to set it up for, like, karaoke on a mobile phone, for example. Or live streaming on a mobile phone, right? Live streaming on a computer. There's lots of different ways to use this, and we don't have time to go through the whole manual, but I think you get the idea there, right? Okay, let's go back. We're going to take this all up, but there you can see right away out of the box, here's the mixer. And this is solid, right? Right down to the rubber feet on the bottom. Okay. Oh, you see that? There we go. So we're not sliding around. And there's our microphone. It's a large diaphragm microphone. And XLR, which is great. You'll see why in just a moment. And then they even give us these extra accessories that we'll talk about. Okay. Now let's take this out. Okay. So here we have the steel base. Okay. And what I like to do here, and you can see how it's threaded. It just means it's going to fit in solid rather than just sliding it in, right? So let's start that off. Screw that in a little bit, right? Okay, there we go. And we'll just go for a spin, right? Okay. And this is height adjustable as well. Let's see there. Right. So that's good to have. They even include the XLR cable. I'm just going to get this all out of here and put the box is kind of in my way. Look, they even include earbuds. Everything right out of the box that you need. Okay, so let's put this together. This is where you'll see we've got the anti-vibration shock mount. Oops. I'm crooked, that's why I can't get it on straight. There we go. I can't put it on straight. I'm having trouble seeing. There we go. Let's try this. There we go. I want to make sure you put it on straight, right? I'm just going to hold it in front of me because I'm looking at it crooked. And that's why I can't get this on. Alright. There we go. Now that we got it on straight. Just like so. Okay. I'm gonna, let's do it this way here because I think you'll be able to see better. Okay. So there is the desktop mount. And now we can take our microphone either way, but it's got the threads in it as well. So this slides in and then we'll just spin it into place. There we go, it's catching now. There we go. And I like the threads because it just means it holds everything in place properly. Okay. See how much further we gotta go? It goes way in there. Which is great. It means it's solid. Okay. It'll go further, but I think we've gone far enough. You can tighten this up, right? So we're not. Okay, now This here, and this is kind of like a 2-for-1. It's already got kind of a pop filter built into it here. But now you can take this pop filter and you just click it on right there. You're definitely mono. And then our XLR cable, we'll take this, tilt it, just snaps in, and it snaps and locks. So again, it's in there very solid. Okay, okay. All the accessories you need here, this is like your USB cable for charging. This works on its own independent battery. It's a 2000 milliamp battery, so you're gonna get 2 to 3 hours of use out of this. Now let's plug it in, plug it in, yeah. Okay. Gee, Denise Perry, we got just another follower. We got to celebrate that. Thank you so much for following and supporting the channel. I really do appreciate you doing that, and now you're an official part of the community, which is
excellent.
It is excellent, and you are also
amazing.
Amazing. And what am I stepping on that I'm hurting my foot? Oh, it's a cable. There you go. Nice to have you here joining us. I do appreciate the support of you being here, and you're getting me closer to that 2,000 virtual followers, and we'll have that big virtual party at some point when we hit 2,000 followers. All right, so right now the Monocaster E2, we're going to turn this on. And I think what I can do is I'm going to demonstrate it. So hang on a sec while I unplug this. And then we're going to come back to this. Test 1, 2. There, you should be able to hear me there. Now I'm going to go over here because I need to hear me. Test 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. There we go. Right? And I can turn my output up louder. Hey, hey, what do you say? Actually, if I take this, I'll probably hear myself here. There we go. Woo! Even got reverb on, etc. But you see, that's fairly far away. Let's turn that off. Turn that off. Hey. Who? What do you know? Original. There we go. That was fun. So, that was kind of just done on the fly, right? And that's a good distance away from me. But it still works really, really well. Now, the only reason I don't use this here on my broadcast is I move around a lot. So that's why I use the wireless. And I see, even off to the side here, I've got this turned up pretty good. That's a maximum right there. Get a little more output, maybe. And that's coming through pretty loud, right? So now I'm just standing in front of it. Of course, it picks up directly. So it still picks up really well. I don't have to be immediately right in front of it. So I could actually have this off to the side and be talking. And again, the only reason I don't use this because I need the space for demonstration. But the sound quality, as you can hear, is coming through really great. Now, what do we got here? One of these. Where did it go? Yeah, I got to program them yet. But you can program different things here. Okay, so I'm going to switch back here now. Give me just a moment while I do that, and then I'll show you more of what this does. Hang on. Almost there. Almost there. Okay, there we go. So we switched back to my other mixer. I've got a bunch of mixers, but this is my latest and greatest fave, right? So, okay, let's unplug this. And I'll put it off to the side here. Okay, and we're going to get under the microscope and show you specifically a little more what this does, right? Okay, so here's your output levels, and then we've got our auxiliary levels, okay? And what I really like about this as well, let me put my other ear back in. I sound like I'm lopsided. Okay, they've got your low, mids, and highs. So you've got your low, your mid, this is your bass and your treble and your mid, right? You've got volume control for another instrument input, because you've got one XLR input here, or you could plug in a 1/4 inch, and you've also got an instrument 1/4 inch. And you can choose condenser, dynamic, and the different dBs, right? Depending on the microphone you use. You can also plug in a 3.5 millimeter, or an auxiliary in, like maybe you want to plug in your phone and do a call-in show, for example. You can do that. You're monitoring, and you can go live out to 2 separate devices at the same time, which is kind of cool to be able to do. Maybe you want to go live on Instagram, and maybe you want to go live on Facebook at the same time. You can do that to 2 different devices right there. Now the USB-C right here, this allows you to program the different pads, the different sound pads that are down here. So maybe you want a boo or a hiss or something, whatever that is, or applause. You can program that into the 6 different pads here, and additionally up here as well. You've got reverb settings. That's great. The side chain, what that does is when you turn that on and you're playing music in through the auxiliary, turn on side chain, it takes the lyrics or the vocals out of the song, and all you get is the music. So it kind of turns it into like karaoke tracks, right? Or sorry, no, that's music only. Sorry, sidechain is when you're playing music, and when you talk, it automatically detects your voice, and then it lowers down. And all you get is the music. So it kind of turns it into like karaoke. Oh, what's going on there? Oh, that's because I'm sorry, listening to myself. The sidechain lowers the music down when it detects you talking, and then when you stop talking, it brings the music volume back up. Music only, kind of like the karaoke we talked, and just different loop and denoise, which is cancellation or mic cancellation, right? So great setup, very durable. I love the layout where everything is, and then also they've got Bluetooth built into this as well. So connect your Bluetooth device wirelessly. Press and hold to turn it off, I believe. Press and hold to turn it off. Right. And then it does have phantom power built into it. So if you need those condenser microphones that require phantom power, you've got that built right in. Of course, your levels here for mic 1 and 2, and your monitoring with your headsets there as well. Very well constructed, and again, runs off the battery power or USB charged, right? 2,000 milliamp battery, so you'll get probably about between 2-3 hours usage out of this, which I don't know anybody who's doing a 3-hour live stream or podcast, right? But you definitely, and if you are, you just plug it in and you'll be going forever. So the Moyanocaster E2 is really, I'm loving it. I love this. All the accessories, the USB cables you need, all the cables you need for plugging into a standard device or an iPhone device, and they even include a nice set of earbuds in there for you to monitor yourself as well. So everything you need, all in one kit, along with the microphone as well. Let's show you that again. Ding! The steel base and the XLR cord, a nice long XLR cord. I'm going to say like 6 feet, over 6 feet, more like 7. It might even be 10 feet. I bet you it is 10 feet. It is. Let's take a look. Yep. And this is a high-grade, low-noise microphone cable as well. So everything you need right out of the box, the Moyanocaster E2. It's their latest. And, including the microphone right into all of this is really, was smart on their part, I thought. Smart on their part. Where did my music go? Ah, music now. All right. Welcome to the show, my really big shoe. Who used to say that? Ed Sullivan, right? The Ed Sullivan Show. That's a little loud. sooner do that. There we go. Okay, what's next? And easy to put away. Easy to put together, easy to take apart. I mean, most likely you'll leave this out if you're going to use it, but this is great, I find, too, for mobile podcasting. Like maybe you're going live on location, you know, like radio stations do or did. You can do it with this now. Ta-da! It packs up really well too. Like it's got, like it comes packaged very well, but so well that you could always just use it as a box for that mobility that we're talking about. Okay, and that goes in there. And we're going to take our headphones that we get included. Our pop filter. I like that it fits in great because you ever get stuff and then you try to repack it, and it doesn't fit? You won't have that problem here. Thank you. I love Milano products. I really do. And I'm not even obligated to show this product anymore, and I still like showing it because it's just a really well-designed, put-together product. I could talk about it all day, but I've got so much more that I have to share with you today. I couldn't imagine not showing you any more stuff. Get in there. All right. Milano Caster E2, the latest from Milano products. Okay, let's get her done now. I gotta fix my, I'm not wired like I want to be wired. I'm getting wired later. Okay. Perfect, let's move on. Let's save you some money on your car, your vehicle, your truck, your van, whatever. Listen, this is, it used to be just accessible only to mechanics, but now you can use this OBD2 scanner. It's a scanner for your car. Here's what happens. You take it out of the box, and yeah, we'll do this under the product cam. Why wouldn't we? That's what it's there for. So you take this scanner with this cable, right? And then this unique plug, you'll plug this into your vehicle. Now you'll see this under the dashboard, maybe in the fuse box panel, but it's typically going to be visible underneath on the driver's side. You'll plug this in, and this will power this as well, but I can plug, let's see, do we have, you can plug a USB into it, right there, just to give you an idea of what you're looking at. There we go. See that power up? Okay, and this is going to do a diagnostic on your vehicle. And this will work on most vehicles from 1997 to present day. You'll plug this in, it'll do a bunch of scanning, and it'll come up with some codes, and it'll tell you what the problem is, or it thinks the problem is. And then you can write down those codes and take that to your mechanic and go, listen, I did an OBD2 scan. You can sound very professional. Hey, before you get to here, I did an OBD2 scan, and this is what it told me. And they'll be like, oh, okay. Probably save yourself an hour of time, which they would have to charge you because they would spend time doing that for you. Now you've done it for them, and they get to the problem a lot quicker, which means you're not paying as much hourly, right? And for the price of this, probably the one time you use it will save you hundreds of dollars down the road. So this is from Motopower, the MP69035. Check it out below in the carousel, and use this on your vehicle. Vans, cars, trucks, anything 1997 or newer, the Motopower OBD2 scanner is going to help you save money. Who doesn't like to save money? If you like to save money, type a $sign. Type a $sign in the chat. This also has a 2-year warranty on it as well. So, I mean, really great value for the price. what's in the carousel. Make sure you click on the product to go right to the page, because you never know, there could be a coupon price there for you as well. All right, what are we doing next here? This is a fun one. Get out those old VCRs. The old VCRs, maybe the old Beta machine. Anybody out there old enough to remember a Beta machine? Or maybe you've got one of those old disc cameras, or maybe an 8mm. What about turning those into a digital file so that you're saving and storing these forever instead of them wearing out? Well, that's what this is for. This is the Clear to Click video to digital converter made by ClearClick. And everything you need right in here, even if you don't have a computer, you can transfer from your VCR, for example. Let's use the VCR example. Everything you need, we'll take this out, and here is the unit. Now it fits right into the palm of my hand, but it also works just sitting on a desk, and you can plug it into an external monitor. Let's get a little closer here so you can see. So it's got an HDMI output, so you could plug this into an external monitor if you wanted to do that. And then here we've got everything we need. Let's open this up a little more. There we go. Software that you could use if you're going to edit on a computer. Okay, but if you don't, that's okay. We've got everything right here. Now here we have the cables you need for plugging that into your VCR and then into the converter right here, okay? Or maybe you've got that plugged into a camera and you want to go into there, or maybe on a VCR and you want to go in this. There's multiple ways to connect into this, right? And then you do have this charger here. So USB cable comes with it as well. I think I've got it over here. And this charge, it runs on its own battery as well. So you can be mobile with it. Now, here's the fun part. You know what happened in those movies. Why don't you plug in the included microphone, and then as you're playing and recording, you can be talking and narrating over the video that you're recording. And you'll see everything right here on the screen. Or perhaps, like I said, you could plug this into an HDMI monitor, so it's, you can just see things a little bit better, right? And if you don't like that microphone, just plug yourself in an external microphone, maybe a lav mic that you've got, and you only have to pin it onto yourself. There's multiple ways to use this. Take those old VHS tapes, those old video camera tapes, and store them, or restore them I should say, into a digital format with the included micro SD card, okay? Click on the product carousel and it will tell you all the details about the size. I think it's like a 32 gigabyte micro SD card for saving. And then you could just take that and plug it into your computer and watch the files, or maybe you want to edit that as well. If you're an editor type of guru, you can do that with all of this. And it also works off a USB. Everything you need to convert those old videotapes into present day modern digital, so you don't lose the value. Those VCR tapes, they wear out just sitting in a box. That's right. You try to play them, they could be brittle and breaking. Don't lose those memories. Get the Clear to Click video to digital recorder. It's really fun to use, I gotta tell you. I've used it a couple of times. Although I'm tech savvy, I consider myself tech savvy, very, very simple to use. Anyone really can use it, and the instructions all included in there. Clear to Click video to digital, and this is the deluxe version. You know, go to your friends and neighbors and say, hey, I starting a little side business here, converting your old VHS tapes into digital. Have you got anything? And charge them just a few bucks for doing it. And you'll pay for this in itself in no time, right? No time. No time for the... Okay, I'm not singing today. All right. Microphones, one of my specialties, and this is one of my favorite microphones that I use for live streaming. But you could use this for making your YouTube videos, doing voiceover work, etc. But it's really popular with the live streamers because it has this red RGB lighting in there, which you can adjust with the software you get. It's very, very sturdy, right? Right down to the steel base with the rubber feet on the bottom, so you're not sliding around, and yet it's super light at the same time. Now, let's go through this. We see the built-in pop filter right here, so that's going to minimize those P's and T's sounds. Muting by tapping on muting and unmuting, tap and tap again, right? The light goes on and off whether you're muted or unmuted. And it does have its own built-in anti-vibration shock mount. And that's just nice for when it's sitting on your desk, maybe you're typing away. It minimizes those sounds, or maybe you bang on the table by accident or something. You've got full control here. This is just simple USB plug and play, okay? It's got like a 7-8 foot cord that comes with it, so you don't have to be really close to what you're plugging into. Now on the bottom, you do have control of the gain, which will allow in more or less of the sound going into the microphone. You can also, there's a spot on the back for plugging in your own headphones or favorite earbuds if you like. But what's really great about this is the versatility of the microphone because of the 4 different audio patterns that are available. So we start with cardioid, which means it's picking up right in front. That's all it picks up right there. So you're doing a podcast, you're doing a live stream, that would be the setting for you. Now maybe you've got somebody sitting across from you and you're interviewing them. Now you go into bidirectional mode, which means it picks up in front and opposite of you, right? So you see the idea of doing the interview. Now it's also got stereo, so it picks up left and right, and omnidirectional, which picks up all the way around. So lots of different uses. It is a top-notch product on Amazon. We're going to go over here right now. I believe it's 5 stars. Yeah, 5 stars and 28,900 ratings, right? And lowest price I've ever seen at $119.99, 25% off of the regular price. And this will work again on your PC, or you could use this on your PlayStation, Xbox because of the USB input there as well. But the HyperX Quadcast S is the top of the line for live streaming, for gamers, etc. Today, the best price I've ever seen, and I love the quality that comes out of this, of the HyperX Quadcast S. All right. How's everybody doing out there? Hope you're having a good day, and if you're not having a good day, stick around, say hello. Maybe we can make you happy, smile. I've got some great deals, 40 products in the carousel that I'm talking about here today. I'll be here for the next hour-ish or so, so I hope you'll stick with me. And if you've got any questions, feel free to jump in at any time and ask those questions. And think about clicking that follow button for me. Help me get to 2,000 followers, and at the same time, you'll help you by getting notified whenever I go live, which is 5 times a week here on Amazon, and that way you won't miss out on any of the deals that I'm talking about here today. So I appreciate that support. Alrighty, speaking of support, here we go. Oh, my shelf is broken. We'll fix that. This has got 50 watts of power, 50 watts of punchy bass. Comes out of this W-King Bluetooth speaker. It is solid all the way around, and it's beach proof. What does beach proof mean? Well, beach proof means that, who's that? Oh, okay. Very amazing. Beach proof means that it's sandproof, dustproof, and waterproof, so you don't have to worry about it getting broken or, dirtied up or whatever. And also, it's not going to overheat. It's protected from that as well. 50 watts of punchy bass. Use this in the garage. Maybe that's a great place for it, or the picnic table, around the pool, like I said, the beach. 50 watts of punchy bass, and it's easy to carry along with the included carrying strap. And there's even a shoulder pad in there for a little extra added comfort that you can adjust. Now, you're going to get up to 24 hours of playtime. I say up to, depends how loud you run it, but you're going to get lots of battery time out of this. And you can even keep your smart device charged because of the USB port that's here in the back. Or you can just plug it in directly if you want, instead of using the Bluetooth. It's also got a microphone built right into it, so if you were just using it on your own and the phone rings, you'll be able to use the built-in microphone to continue the conversation, and then when you're over, the music kicks back in. Now, of course, it's got all your standard play, volume, etc., but it's also got this built-in preset equalizer system with 4 different presets: rock, pop, country, and jazz. So again, you can tune the speaker to suit your ear. 50 watts of punchy bass. I love my W-King so much, I actually have 2 of them. One here to show you, and one for me. You can actually, if you do get 2 of those W-Kings, whoopsie daisy, I'm making messes here. It's always live when I make a mess. And I'm losing my ears. Hang on, kids. All right. The W-King speaker, if you have 2 of them, you can actually connect them wirelessly together, and you'll have stereo left and right. It's pretty cool. and it's easy to do as well. I always talk about this. This is my Hisense TV. I'm getting tangled up because I put my ears on the wrong way. And we're live. There we go. Let's rewire myself, shall we? There we go. Okay. I think I'm connected. You guys having fun? Watching me get all tangled up? There we go. This Hisense TV, I don't have it plugged in right now because I'm kind of moving things around, but 55-inch, everything you'd expect from a great smart TV. It's got 2 USB ports in the back, which is something that I really like because then you don't run out of plug-in space, right? So I could have in like a portable hard drive or maybe a flash drive with videos or pictures. It'll do a slideshow for me and everything. But the best part of this one is the price. Take a look at that in the carousel for a 55-inch television and the remote control right here. I love this remote because it's got the built-in for my Amazon Prime and maybe YouTube. You just log in once and then it's just one touch. Everything is one touch here. It's even got a spot for like if you've got a live HD TV antenna, you can plug that in there as well. So everything you need, including Google Assistant, so you can talk to the TV and you know, search for your favorite videos, or maybe order yourself a pizza for the movie you're getting ready to watch, right? Hisense ULED 4K TV. All right, let's take a little swig. I got lots to go through. We got lots of time. I'm in no hurry to get rid of you. No hurry. I hope you're not ready to get rid of me either. Okay. Let's get this all out here. This is a projector. And this, they just keep making them smaller and smaller, right? Look how tiny that is. You can see, right? Now this is from TMY, and all your adjustments, your focus, etc., right here on the top. Okay, all your controls. But of course, it does come with its own remote control, so you can control everything sitting in your lazy boy chair, if that's what you take, right? Nice little cover to protect the lens for when you're not using it here, right? And again, all the adjustments that you need, including on the side. Let me do this into the product cam here, because I want you to see up close who they were thinking of, right? So here we've got VGA, so the old style VGA. Maybe you got a laptop like that, you can plug that in, plug yourself in a USB with the movie file on it, or plug in from HDMI. And they've even got a TF or a memory card that you can plug in with your files, and maybe an old AV input. And you plug your headphones in if it's just you, but if you wanted to plug this into a PA system, you have an output there for that as well. And you know, you could use this for presentations in the office. You could use this for family movie night. Take it to the campground, right? Take it to the campground for a family movie night. Maybe you've got a gamer in your home that's got a big room, or you've got a big downstairs living room. Get this hooked up to the gaming system, and wow, what an experience you'll have then, right? 20% off, but right now you can take another 15% off. So a total of 35% off on this TMY projector. And to make things even smell a little prettier for you, it includes a 100-inch projection screen as well. So the 100-inch projection screen, the 1080p HD projector, all at a great low price for you today. So you've been thinking about one of these projectors. Today's a great day to do that. You never know how long these deals are going to last. They don't tell me, folks. I wish I did know, but they don't tell me. I guess they don't tell me for a reason. I don't know. But this is a great projector to use. Easy to set up. It's pretty much plug and play. You plug it into your device and aim it at the wall. Away you go. Love that. Speaking of movie night, I haven't done one in a while. I think we should do one again soon. There we go. Who's that singing? I don't know who's singing. hope you're liking the music, and I hope you're liking being here. Don't be afraid to click that follow button. Listen, join the community here on Deals with David. Love to have you an official part of the community here on Deals with David. When we get to 2,000 followers, I'm going to have a big virtual party. You are all invited. I hope you'll join me for that. And when you click the follow button, you'll also get notified whenever I go live, which is 5 times a week, right here on Amazon with me, David. Okie dokie. Where are we? Oh, yes, these. I've had these. I got to tell you, if you're just wanting to get started with an inexpensive headset but effective, these are the number one selling headsets. 95,962 reviews, and an Amazon's choice, and a number one seller in the PC gaming headset category, right? And today, what are we looking at? 52% off. These are regular $49.99 down to $23 today. Nice, comfortable ear padding here, and the head padding here as well. Simple adjustment, right? Heavy duty plastic, but it's the I mean that seriously, heavy duty plastic, because maybe it's for the young kids, and kids are hard on their toys, so you might want this just to get them started, and it's inexpensive. You've got the boom mic here, and when you plug it in, I think I have a battery here to do that. That's the power add battery. You see that? There you go. We got it lighting up on the outside. Okay. Now the other thing here, you've got your volume control for the headset. You've got an instant mute button as well, and it's a really long cord, and it works a couple different ways. If we take this cord, you'll see this works on the older style, where if you've got one for listening, one for recording, or maybe you want to use it on your you can use this on a smart device because of the TRRS cable, right? Or this will also work on your PC, it'll work on your laptop, it'll work on PlayStation, all your gaming consoles, and this is a great price point to get started at. So the Banggood G9000, a very, very popular item here on Amazon. Okay, oh, I gotta go get this one because I forgot it. Hang on. We're almost there. I gotta go over to my other wall here. I'm not really going away. There it is. It's a tight area that I live in. Tight spot. Okay. This will be worth it. Where's the cables? I don't know what I did with the cables. Oh, pardon me. What did I just step on? I'm really having a day here, aren't I? I don't know what I did. But that's okay, we can still talk about it. This is the Halo booster Halo Bolt. Okay, it does come with I'm having a hard time. A booster cables that you can plug right into here, so you'll be able to boost your vehicle like 10 times from this as well. But what I really like about it, besides having that, is the power that it allows. This is great for camping. You've got two 2.4 amp USBs, so people can keep their phones charged. Turn that on there, and you'll see it'll tell you how much power you got left. Here's where you charge things as well. But on the side here, it's also got this AC input, so you can turn that on and power things. Now I've used this to power a router. It only does up to like about 90 watts, so make sure you check. Like you don't want to plug a coffee maker into this, but if you needed to plug your laptop into this to keep it going, this would definitely do it as well. And it doesn't slide around. It's got the rubber feet here on the bottom, so it just sits. But it's easy to use, easy to charge up. And you're going to get about 6 to 8 hours. If you were to plug everything in, aside from the battery booster, you could run everything about 6 to 8 hours, depending on what you're doing. But the bonus of this is, of course, the fact that the included cables, you plug in, boost yourself when you're stuck. It's going to happen sooner or later, right? So the Halo Bolt is great for all of that power stuff. I wish I knew where the cables went. I didn't prepare very well today, did I? I bet you they're out in the car. I just got too much going on. What's going on? What's going on? Oops. Besides getting tangled. Okay. Oh, I was excited that this one was coming. So excited. Except I can't see. How often do you have to clean your glasses in a day? Do you wear glasses? How often do you clean them in a day? Oh, there we go. I can see. All right. You know, when it comes to gaming and it comes to internet, we all like that speed, right? The TP-Link AX6000 definitely provides the speed because of its Wi-Fi 6 technology and the 1.8 gigahertz quad-core processor. That's right, quad-core processor. TP-Link definitely delivers the speeds up to 40 to 50% faster than most other routers. Now, gamers really like this because it's got 8 Ethernet ports here, so plug up to 8 different computers into this system. Maybe in the home, or maybe for a small office you need a lot, and you want to be able to share all those speeds. You can share all the equal speed here with the TP-Link AX6000. Not only can you share the speed, but you can share files directly through the router with the 2 USB ports that here are available, and you can decide pardon me, you can decide through the you can decide through the app on your phone, you can set all the security features as well. You've got 8 adjustable antennas here, so you get a maximum signal strength, and you're going to get up to 2,100 square feet of coverage here, depending on your surroundings. And it's got a WPS button built right into it. And what that allows you to do is to connect third-party hardware like Wi-Fi boosters and extenders, so you can get even more coverage from the TP-Link AX6000. Definitely built for speed. Gamers love it, but all around a really great fast router. Okay, now I got to get out my other camera. Because I'm going to go over here and show you. We're going to get into, where is it? There we go. All right, yes, we're right here. We're going to get into the 3D printer. Now this is the Creality Ender 3 version 2. There's a little doggy that I made a little while back. Right? Isn't you cute? Who's your cute little puppy? Okay. And you get some filament to get you started, all the instructions, some zip ties in there for keeping things neat and tidy when you assemble this. Now, again, it is assemble required. So you take yourself, set aside an afternoon. I mean, if you're a hobbyist and you're thinking about getting into this, there's so much you can do with them. But this is really sturdy, all put together with strong Allen keys, etc. It takes, some time, but it's really worth it in the end. And there's your digital control center. It's not touch screen, but everything's controlled here by the knob, and then you push enter, right? And then room for all your tools. All these tools that you see here all come with the 3D printer. And this is the latest from Creality. I don't know how they keep making them better, but they do. And this also has the glass top instead of without the glass, so it heats things up a lot better and quicker, and it's easier to remove things when the project's done as well. Now, of course, you're going to want some really good filaments, they call it. This is PLA Plus filament. This comes to us from Duramic 3D, and PLA Plus is just good filament for beginners. You can get pretty complicated. If you want to get more accurate, there's different types of filament, but look at the size of that roll on there. You're going to have lots and lots. You can make a lot of little doggies out of that, right? It's a great hobby. It's a lot of fun, and it's amazing what you can set up with all of these 3D printers. Now, if you, let me plug this back in. You're like, well, you don't have to design anything. There's multiple websites that you can go to and download the files that you load right in. And I've even found stuff for my 1998 Firebird, right? It's called Multiverse or something. You'll find it all. It's easy to do. It's a fun hobby, something you can do on your own or maybe with the grandchildren or your kids. It's a really fun hobby to do. And you can get different colors of the PLA filaments in there as well. So just click on the product links to find all the details about the products that I'm talking about. Okay, let's go fly a kite. Or nowadays we don't fly kites. Kites are boring. Now we fly drones. And this here is the DJI Mini 2 Fly More Combo. And I've had this for about a year and a half now, and I just absolutely love it. I've been flying almost 3 years. I started with the DJI Mini, and then the Mini 2 I've had for about 2 years now. I really love the case that comes with it. It's very durable, and it's kind of like if water gets on it, it just kind of rolls off because of the roughness. And even here, where I'll do this under the product camera. I really want you to see this. This is important. Just how well, there's a zipper underneath there, but you just see how that keeps it covered, right? So it's very waterproof, okay? Now, a nice carrying strap in there as well, nice and adjustable. But I also like that they included a handle if you just want to grab and go. Mine is usually by the door, fully charged, ready to go. I take it with me even if I'm not planning on flying because you just never know, right? Lots of room on the inside, for everything that comes with, but there's extra room left over, maybe for extra batteries, etc. as well. There's even a nice pouch here in the top, and this is where I have this is an iPhone XR that I use as part of the controller. So let's get everything out here, and we'll go through everything you get with the Mini 2 Fly More Combo. Okay? And we're going to do this under the product cam because I think that's just the best way for you to appreciate it. Now you get 3 batteries here. Each one of these batteries will give you up to 31 minutes of flight time. And it'll tell you all the levels that they're charged at. Okay. Now this is a smart charger. It doesn't charge all 3 at once. What it does is it scans all 3 batteries and it finds the battery that's closest to being fully charged and it charges that one first. Think about it, it makes sense. Now you can press the button to see where everyone's at, or you can also use it as a power pack if you needed to because of the USB port that's here. It's charged by USB-C, so it will charge rather quickly. They're lithium-ion polymer batteries. Now here is your controller. The joysticks store in the bottom. Just screw them in like so. And you do get an extra set of joysticks in case you happen to lose these. Okay, they're kind of tiny. And they're rugged on the end, so some people fly like this, but I'm a thumb pilot. I'm like this, right? Nice gripping on the back, speaker on the back. You will hear she talks to you. 3 different modes here. Cinematic, so you get those smooth movie shots, right? Normals, just a little bit faster, kind of medium speed. Or sport mode gets you into what I call Ferrari mode. I've had this going up to 55 kilometers an hour with the wind behind me, so it's pretty fast, right? It's got its own return to home function, so GPS is built right into this. So when you take off, the drone sits for a minute and it recognizes in GPS coordinates where it's taken off from. So if you happen to lose RC signal or video transmission or low battery, it automatically starts to fly back home to your location. So really powerful that way. You can fly up to 10 kilometers. That's what they claim. And it does fly pretty far. There's a thing called VLOS, Visual Line of Sight. Check the local laws in your area. I'm here in Canada, so there's different laws than maybe if you're in the United States. You may or may not have to register the drone, and you may or may not have to get a license to legally fly this. So make sure you check into all that. Now, you're going to open this up, and then this is where you'll plug in your phone. Right? Oh, let's take the cable out, David. And this would just slide in like, whoop, slide in like so. And then you would plug your cable in. Now you get a cable for iPhone, Android, or Windows phones will all work on this as well. You can even use this this controller to charge your phone if you needed to. So there's the controller, there's the batteries. Now let's get into the drone itself. Nice propeller protectors, this is all included, and of course a nice cover for the 3-axis gimbal camera, which is a stabilizer as well, so you get those smooth shots. It's funny because you can see it flying in the air and maybe it's going like this and flopping around, but then you get smooth video. 4K up to 30 frames per second, or 1080p at 60 frames per second, and so on. You can adjust all of that. There's an automatic mode, or you can go into pro mode and you can adjust the shutter speed or the ISO with the 12 megapixel camera that's all in this as well. Just open it up and you're ready to fly. Sensors on the bottom, so if it gets too close to the ground it comes up. It does not have sensors all the way around, so be mindful of that. I have an extra battery in here. SD card not included, so make sure you get yourself, 128 gigabyte SD card will be plenty for flying, especially if you're doing it in 1080p mode. While the 4K is great, I really only use that if I'm doing some commercial shots. Everything else 1080p because I'm posting it on the internet, right? Lots of control features in this as well, and you can download everything right from here right onto your existing phone, or you can transfer it directly. There's lots of different ways to get your files off of that. Take the SD card out, simply put it into your computer, and you can edit the RAW files. RAW being a JPEG, or RAW and JPEG as well, so you've got a little more flexibility in that. It's just a really powerful little guy. Don't let the size fool you. It weighs 249 grams. It will fly in up to 25 km/h winds. So very powerful, great price point for getting started if you're flying a drone. And if you want a good quality drone, I've done some commercial work with this drone. It won't let me down as well. There's a lot of advantages to this DJI Mini 2. So if you're thinking about getting started in the hobby, this is a great price point to get started in that. Alrighty. I think I might fly later today, as a matter of fact. Really simple to put away as well. I will say, it took a little practice. You get your blades in place, the propellers I should call them. All right, and then there we go. We just single-handedly, one-handedly. There we go. Cool. Everything just snaps into place. You get an extra set of propellers in that as well, depending on how you use it. If you run into a tree, you might need to replace those propellers. But everything suited to fit. And I like that they designed it so that it doesn't just fit everything that comes with it. Leaves some extra room, like I said, for some extra batteries, maybe some cables. I do have an extra battery that I use for charging. I should put that in the carousel. Well, we'll do that tomorrow. Zips up, charge it up, put it away for next time when you go fly your new kite. It's a nice kite. Doo-doo-doo. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. I wish I'd been the one to think of that. Where are we at? Oh, Govee. Me likey. I like Govee. Govee products are fun products, especially this RGB IC LED strip lighting. Now, RGB IC means that you can have multiple colors on one strip, whereas RGB means one color at a time on the strip. This will work with your Alexa or your Hey Google Assistant as well. And of course, they have their own app. It's called the Govee Home app. This is an amazing app. One app is all you need to control all Govee products. They even have a meat thermometer that's controlled through the Govee app. Now, what's really nice about that is you don't have to download a separate app for everything you purchase from Govee and fill up your phone and use up storage. One app will do it all. Hundreds of templates already built in for you to use on all the products. And it also has a DIY section, so you can design your own colorful creations that's suited for you. Now here the LED strips just come on a little roll. We've got 2 rolls right here. Okay, and when you unroll them, you've got this 3D tape on the back. So you just, around a clean surface, you can just stick things right on there. But they also give you this extra hardware as well for more permanent installation. Of course, all the electrical power cables you need. Plug this in and attach this to the wall, and you've got your power on and off. You've got your different color patterns, and you've also got a dimmer. Or is it a brighter? Why do they call it a dimmer? It brightens too. Anyway. 2 separate rolls of that, 32.8 feet. You know, put this in a dining room, put this in a living room. Maybe it's the party room or the dance room, the gaming room. Any room that you want to change the color but control the mood to, this will do it for you. 32.8 feet will fill up a lot of room. Get 2 of them and set them up together. They really work well from, again, your Hey Google Assistant or your AI device like Alexa as well. And the Govee Home app, really simple to use and download. Put this in around the bar. You know, get a bar in the home, or I got a friend of mine who's got a pool table, right? Nice and colorful. The RGBIC LED strip is a great choice for that. Yeah, and like 15,000 reviews. Like, you know, here's one, 63,000 reviews for this Govee LED internal car lights. This is a fun product. Simply plug this into the CLA adapter in your vehicle, and then you've got this controller on and off. You've got your different color patterns or your dimmer, and this just mounts right onto the dash with the 3M tape. Same with the 3M tape on the back of these 4 LED strips, right? These are waterproof. I mean, even though they're on the inside, they're waterproof. And you just stick them on the inside of the driver and the passenger footing area and turn the colors on. You can also control this from the Govee Home app as well. And what's really cool is it has a microphone built right into it, so that when you're listening to your tunes at nighttime cruising down the road, you'll have a bit of a fun, kind of like that Cash Cab. You ever watch Cash Cab? You ever heard of Cash Cab? But these are a lot of fun and a great low price too, and very close to 5-star rating with 63,000 ratings. Light up your car on the inside. I wash my clothes inside. Do you know why? Because it's too cold outside. Where we got? CL started following. Oh, CL, I hope I didn't miss you. Hope that I missed you. Hope I didn't miss you. But we're going to celebrate you. We got a new follower. Thank you for following and supporting the channel, CL. I really appreciate you. That is absolutely excellent. And CL, you are... No, that's not what I meant. You're amazing. I was just having fun with you there. Thank you so much for following. And hey, consider following the channel so you get notified whenever I go live. I'm here about 5 times a week here on Amazon. Always got something different to talk about. And you'll help me get closer to my goal of 2,000 followers. When I get to 2,000 followers, we're going to have a big virtual party here, and you are all invited. Thanks again, CL. All right, another great Govee product, one that I really love. Here we go. This is a Govee Flow Pro light bar. Now, this is great for the back of your TV or in a gaming room. We're going to show you how that works here. This will also work with your Google Assistant and your Alexa. Nice clear instructions. Govee does a great job of explaining things, how they work. Here it is out of the box. These are your light bars. You kind of get an idea of how long they are, right? Now there's 2 ways you can use these. You can mount them just like so. Take the 3M tape off and mount them on the back of your TV with the light facing the wall. And that way you're going to get like a glow reflection and a bit of an aura around your TV wall. Now the other way, gamers really like these, right? Mount them on your desk, right? And they do have 3M tape so they can stay there permanently. Now what's really cool about this particular light bar, it comes with its own color camera. Now what happens here is you would take this and you might mount it on the top of the TV, 3M tape, right? And or maybe on top of your computer screen in your home. And what the camera does is it sees the colors coming off the screen, and by seeing the colors, it actually adjusts the colors to the light bar, right? Or again, like any Govee product, you can use the Govee Home app to make your own colorful creations with the DIY section, or the hundreds of built-in templates that you can use as well. Anything you want colorful, Govee is definitely a great choice. And again, this works with your AI devices like Alexa or Google Assistant. RGBIC means that you can have up to 4 different colors on the light bars. Pardon me, I'm hiccuping. The Govee Flow Pro bar light system is great for any gamer or just adding some more colorful ambiance into any room with a TV. Yeah. Thanks, Govee. All right, where are we at? Oh, yes. Well, let's talk about a baby monitor, or maybe it's a pet monitor, or just plain old security. This is the Nui baby monitor, they call it, with 1080p HD camera built right into it, and 360 degrees capability. Now you control all of this from the app on your phone, Android or iOS, and you can literally connect from your phone, as long as you've got an internet connection, from anywhere in the world and see what's happening on the camera. Control it 360 degrees all the way around just by scrolling your finger on the screen. You can record video right to your phone or snapshot and take pictures. You can even include the tilt up and down. It's also got a tracking mode in on it, so once it's plugged in and it sees somebody or something moving, it will follow it, you guessed it, 360 degrees if that's what happens. It's got a special adjustment or adapter here, so you can actually mount it permanently to the desk or the table that you're going to put it in, or you can just simply set it on the table. Now, why this is great for baby monitor as well is its two-way audio system. With its tiny but loud speaker, you can actually hear what's happening in the room using the app on your phone, or you can talk into your phone and they will hear you out of the loudspeaker here on the Nui baby monitor. It's real simple to set up. Again, you can record direct to your phone. There's also an SD card that is included, or you can subscribe to their service for about $2 a month. It starts to their cloud service. But don't worry, it's not required in order for this to work. Again, like I said, you can just record directly to your phone. Simple to use via the USB cable and brick that's included. Plug it in, and in about a minute and a half, she'll boot up and you'll be all ready to go. Download the app, connect, and make a free account, and you'll be in business. You can even get notifications sent directly to your phone when it sees or hears something moving, and you can set those sensitivity levels yourself. You'll get a notification sent right to your phone, so you'll know something's happening in your home while you're not there. All right, some more Bluetooth fun. This is from Alexstars. And I say that carefully because she, my AI device, thinks I'm talking to her sometimes. Talks about the warranty right out of the box, but here we go. This is a fun Bluetooth speaker. You've got your charging cables, your USB cable included right here, and it is, once it's charged, you get about 4 to 6 hours, so I guess it depends on, volume levels, etc. Now we can just turn it on here. Or do I got to turn it on there? Oh, turn it on there. And we'll turn it on. And it's already telling me the time, 1:58, which is right about where we're at. And I've had this in a box for a little while, so it keeps its charge very well. And it has a USB port on the back. Yeah, there we go. We've got a USB port on the back, right? And a micro SD card, so you can actually play your music through that, and your auxiliary here. Like, you could use this auxiliary cable. You could plug that into your Alexa device if you wanted a bit of a louder speaker than what she puts out for you. And then you've got all your colors here, you can see. And we'll just tap and it'll change the color. Blue, flashy green. Hey, hey! It's hearing my voice, I think. So, really great night light, and listen to the music at night. Can be an alarm clock for you in the morning as well. And it's just a fun Bluetooth speaker. Color just makes things fun. That's just what it comes down to, really. Set your alarm. You can have a 24-hour or 12-hour time. And again, about 4 to 6 hours of usage from a full charge. The mini hi-fi speaker. Hi-fi. Give me a hi-fi. Okay. Oh, I love demonstrating this one. Because it's about this time. I've been standing for a little bit, and I'm about ready for a massage. Just the word massage makes you feel better, doesn't it? This is the Flyby F1 Pro massage gun. It's designed for professionals, but it's really made for everybody. And here's why. 3 impact modes, so you can pick the intensity level. You're going to get 4+ hours of use from a full charge here. And you've got 6 different massage heads that you can use to pinpoint the different areas of your body that you want to massage. We'll get it here under the product cam to show you a little better. Of course, you've got your charger for the gun, the weapon itself. Just plug it into the bottom there. We'll turn it on, and you'll see this green light tells us we've still got a pretty good charge going on there. In fact, it's more precision right here. I've got 4 of these lights left, so I've got lots of time left on this. Now, out of the 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I like to use this one. It's pretty general, but it's direct at the same time. You just push it in, turn it on by pressing. We're going to start there. Intensity level 1, and I don't really even have to press on it. I just roll it out, just kind of lightly put it over. Now I'm going to go all the way to the 3rd intensity. Oh yeah. I'm not even pressing on that. And it's going right through me. It feels so good. Now this is great for athletes who want to like warm up before and cool down after a workout. But this is for anybody. You got back pain. I have lower arthritis in my back, or arthritis in my lower back, and it really soothes, and I can do that myself for the most part. And for those areas that you're missing, sorry, I'm going to enjoy this moment. Oh, McDonald had a farm. Okay. Put this in the hands of your spouse if you dare, and let them give you that massage right in the center of your back. Use this on your legs. Helps with circulation. Listen, I'm type 2 diabetic, and I like using this because it really helps keep my circulation in a good place. So the Flyby F1 Pro, coming at a great low price here today on Amazon. It's the lowest price I've ever seen it. So if you've been thinking about one, today's a great day to get yourself a massage gun. Just the word massage helps you relax a little bit, but the Flyby F1 Pro massage gun is going to help you feel a whole lot better. Take it to the office with you if you're somebody who works at a desk. You know, take a break, take a massage, and the F1 Pro can do that for you. Alrighty. More fun stuff. This is the DJI OM5. This is a Gable Stimbalizer, made by the same folks that make the DJI Mini 2 drone that I was showing you earlier, if you were here. Okay. And if you missed earlier, now's a good time to take a moment and click the follow button so you don't miss out on the things I talk about. Whenever I go live, you'll get a notification sent to your phone or your computer, and then that way you won't miss out on any of the deals. I'm here 5 times a week. You won't miss out on that as well. And when you click the follow button, you're officially joining the community, and you're helping me grow the community. When we get to 2,000 followers, we're going to have a big virtual party, and you all are invited to be here. Now, a gimbal stabilizer, and this comes with its own mobile tripod, but you can mount this onto any standard tripod. We'll use this one. Spread out there. And then it's got a wrist strap included as well. If you're using, I know they sound, no, I don't need that. You're going to drop it at some point, and you'll be glad you have that on your wrist. Okay? Now, what I like about this is this magnetic attachment. Now, depending on your case, but at least with mine, I know I don't have to take my case off. I just center it as best I can see with my eye, and you just stretch it out, and it fits around there. You may have to take your case off, I don't know. But that's magnetic. Now we're going to unlock and flip this up here. Okay. And this magnetic only goes in one way, just like that. Okay. Now we're going to turn this on, and when we turn this on, you're going to get about between 4 and 6 hours. It depends how you use it, but we're just going to press and hold to turn that on, and it's going to balance itself automatically into portrait mode, we call that, right? Now I'm saying I'm looking at that and it's not quite centered, so I'm going to take that off. I'm just going to center it a little bit better. That'll probably make a difference. And it'll depend on your device, and this works on any device. Okay. There we go. Let's try that again. Might have to adjust a little bit, but it's pretty good at figuring it out. Give it a second, give it a second. There we go. Now we're nice and centered. We want landscape mode. We just double tap a button there, and there we go, right? Now when you pick it up, it's super light, and you're going to get a nice, smooth, cinematic video coming out of all of this, right? And it's so easy to use. There's multiple ways to use it. I don't have time to go through all the features, but it'll lock into place. It's got follow me mode, so if you're doing a self-vloggy and you want to walk around, it will follow you all the way around. It's got gesture mode, so you can stand back remotely and raise your hand, it'll start recording. Raise your hand again, it stops recording. Plug in a wireless microphone like the Beatron wireless microphone that I showed. I believe it's the first product in the carousel here today, and have nice wireless sound from that as well. Now, sometimes what I like to do, and if you're doing self-vlogging like I do sometimes, I like to go for a walk, but then I'm going to sit down. So it's nice to have the tripod, or I just grab the bottom and I have a little bit further reach. But watch this. There's an extension on there to really give you a nice reach for those, what we call crane shots, or those down below hard to reach shots. Or you can even tilt this over, and now you've got your selfie mode. Look at that. And it really will stay right on me here. And I can double tap to go center again. Hang on. We're centered again. And I've got a what I call a thumbstick, a joystick here, that I can adjust the camera so that it's perfect on me, right? Or whatever I'm looking at. So now with the DJI Mimo app that you download for free, it has a built-in editor. It's got time-lapse, hyperlapse, slow motion, your standard photo and video. You can do pano shots, and there's a dupe thing on there. It's really incredible what you can do with it, and they're super a lot of fun. But your videos are going to come out looking a whole lot smoother and a whole lot nicer for when those people are viewing it. It's just going to look a lot more professional. And if you're looking at upgrading to more professional than amateur, you definitely need yourself a gimbal stabilizer. And in my opinion, the DJI OM5 is the best on the market for the price. So check that out, the DJI OM5. And it's simple to put away with a little carrying case that comes along with a wristband. And it's easy to fold up. You just tilt and then lock it into place. And to give you an idea of the size here, like here's my hand, right? Fits in the palm of my hand. Probably fit in your back pocket as well, right? And then you just zippity up and ready to go for next time. A new follower, the Amazon customer, started following. Well, we will celebrate. Thank you so much, Amazon customer. We really appreciate all our followers around here, but thank you for supporting the channel. It's absolutely excellent that you're here.
Excellent.
And you are
Amazing.
amazing. You are. Thank you so much for getting me closer to my goal of 2,000 followers. And you will also get notified whenever I go live. Okay. What are we doing next here? Oh, a Pyle product. I love Pyle products. This is the Pyle Soundwave speaker system, right? Pretty simple, but very powerful. 30 watts of power coming out of this here. You know, this is great for plugging into your smart TV, or maybe you just want a little Bluetooth stereo in your little one-bedroom apartment. Maybe that's all you need. It does have Bluetooth, so you can connect your favorite smart device to it. And again, 30 watts coming out of there. It's going to give you that extra clear sound. You know, smart TVs are great, but this is just going to give you a little bit extra oomph for the sound coming out of it. You can plug a USB in on the back. It's got all the hardware you need for mounting onto a wall or just setting on your favorite desk or shelf. And it does have a tiny remote that comes along with it as well, so you can control everything from the comfort of your chair or your couch or your lazy boy, whatever. But Pyle is definitely a leader in audio equipment And even if you lose that small, tiny hand remote, you can control it on the end here as well. Thanks to our friends at Pyle for sending us that. Who are we saying hello to? Mohammed. Hello, Mohammed. Thank you so much for being here. I love it when people say hello. It gives me somebody to talk to. I appreciate it. What's going on there? Well, that's... Let's get rid of that. All right, this next one is called the Amp Road Jump Starter. And the best way I could demonstrate this one was to go down to our local towing company and show you this. This is a 4,000 amp peak jump starter. It will start up to 10-liter trucks, but even bigger than that, as we discovered, we went down to Preferred Towing here in the city that I live in, and we did a demonstration. Take a look. All right, well, we're here today, and we've got the Amp Road Jump Starter, and this is the IROC 40 model. Now, this jump starter, you can start a car up to 10 times from a full charge on this. It's also got a power bank in it for USB. It's got a flashlight on it. One of the things I really like about it is the safety features. We've got reverse polarity protection, short circuit protection, reverse charging protection, low voltage protection, and overheat protection. So lots of protection there, right? So we're going to take it out of the box. And they've got a nice protective casing in here, so it's going to keep it nice and clean and dry. Now this will do 2,000 amps of a boost and 4,000 amp peak. So lots of power in there. Now let's give you a look at what we get. So right out of the box, there it is right there. This is the Amp Road. And here we've got a flashlight on the end. You can see the USB ports in there. And something else that they did that I really like. They've even added in, you remember the cigarette lighter adapters? Well, that's what this is right here. And so you can plug that in if you had something that you could plug in with a CLA connection. So you've got your DC voltage there as well. Simple instructions in all of this, nice and clear instructions. But here is the magic as well. Here's where there's a lot of protection in here. And we're just gonna open up the end here. Okay. And this plugs in, it only goes in one way, so you can't mess that up, which is nice. And when you plug that in, once we set this up, you'll be able to see the voltage reading out here and everything, okay? Now, this came right out of the box. It was 95% charged, which is great. I threw it on the charger just to get it up to 100%. But we're gonna try, we've got this great big tow truck here, and this thing is apparently sitting dead. So we're gonna go in the truck right now. We're gonna try to start it up. I wanna show you that it's dead. And then we're gonna hook up to the batteries here, and we're gonna show you how this is gonna start this great big tow truck. So let's get inside the truck. All the way up. Okay. So we just got to give it a moment to let things do its routine. Okay. There it is. We're going to try this now. Totally dead. Keys turned on. Okay. So let's turn that off. All those annoying sounds are gone. Okay. So we've shown you now that's completely dead. So we're going to come here. And here we've got, I've got to reach in the back here. Negative first. And there we go. These clamps are pretty good, nice and solid on there. Oh, it's always tricky, right? That should be good. And that's good there. Oops. Careful of the spark. There we go. Okay. So we're all set. I want to set this down like this. It looks like we're all connected. All right, here we go. Everything hooked up. Turn the key. Here we go. Beautiful, right? Started right up, Awesome, powerful. That's the Amp Road starter. See ya. All right, so right in here, that's it. The Amp Road with 4,000 peak boosting power, USB ports, and a flashlight. Keep this in the car. It's small enough to fit in saddlebags for a motorcycle. Keep it in the trucks. You just need a little peace of mind there. The Amp Road will give you that. Yes, the Amp Road jump starter definitely does that. It's in my van. That's why I recorded that, but it's in my van. You should have one of these in every vehicle you own, in my opinion. It's not a matter of if, it's only a matter of when. You will break down and need a boost, and then you won't have to call the tow truck. Don't tell my friends I said that. But it's really true. And to have the extra USB power in there, use it for camping as well. You can boost a vehicle up to 10, 12 times. Trucks, cars, vans, it's really a peace of mind to have in your vehicle. And again, like I said, I ride a motorcycle. When we take the motorcycle out, I take it out of the van and throw it in the motorcycle. Just some more peace of mind, right? Okay, let's move on now. We're going to talk more. Oh, Kat Walsh is following. Hello, Kat. Let's say hello. And we celebrate. Thank you for following and supporting the channel. We love celebrating new followers around here. That's absolutely
excellent.
And you are
amazing.
Amazing you are. Thank you so much, Kat, for clicking the follow button. Kat's going to get notified every time I go live, which is 5 times a week here on Amazon. And Kat won't miss out on any of the great deals that I've got here. I've always got 40 products in the carousel. So, and I love it when you come back, because you might only be here for a few moments and then you'll miss something and come back the next time and it'll be like brand new to you. And Kat's helping me get closer to my goal of 2,000 followers. So when I get to 2,000 followers, we're going to have a big virtual party and all of you are invited to be here. All right, let's talk about convenience of a microphone. This is a wireless microphone, also from Beatron, the WXM07. And this is a 3-in-1 microphone. So lots of different uses, from handheld to headset to lavalier clip-on microphone. But I made a special video for all of you. I'm going to take you over to that. And let's see, where did I have it? It's here somewhere. I think that's it right there. And we'll take a look. Hi everybody, it's David here once again from Deals with David. Today I want to talk to you about a plug-and-play USB microphone from Beatron. This is the WXM24, and this is a headset microphone. Let me show you under the product cam so you can get a better look. So the WXM24, we'll get this open right up here. Comes packaged very well. Beatron always does a great job on clear, simple instructions. It's pretty straightforward, but it's always nice to have the instructions, and of course tells you how to reach out to their customer service if you have any issues. Out of the box, a metal casing all the way around, including the clip here, and the clip has a little lip on it so it doesn't easily slide off of your belt. Multiple frequencies, you can change the channel here on the front, and you've got the volume control here. I'll try to show you a little closer. There's the channels you can change, and then the volume control as well. Now here on the top, what they've done, where you plug in your microphone, you have to screw it in, so it's not going to easily pop out if you're using it. Now this is a USB plug-and-play microphone, so this is, again, made for USB devices. Just plug that into your computer system. You could use this on like a tablet if you had the proper adapter. And here's the antenna that sticks out to give you that proper range. And you can also plug in like an earphone if you needed to for monitoring sound, okay? So simple plug and play. And then here we have, I like that they did this. This is a USB adapter. In case where you're plugging in your USB, it's kind of awkward. You can plug it in, whoop, wrong way. Plug it in here, and then you've got a little flexibility and a little bit of length for plugging in the receiver, okay? Now here we have 2 microphones. This is the lavalier, or the clip-on microphone. And that's great for, using in front of a camera type thing and you want like a discrete microphone. And then here is also the headset microphone, just around behind the neck, or the head I should say, and you've got the flexibility to adjust to suit you. And here is the 3.5mm cables that's included if you were going to plug this in via cable to the PC, etc. And here you have your charging cable. So this is great once again for using in like a church setting or maybe a classroom setting, or if you're just going to be recording right to your computer. Just plug and play. Nice and simple to use. Use it for podcasting, just recording in front of the camera. Maybe those webinars you're on will sound a lot better rather than using the microphone that's built into your webcam. So once again, there you have the WXM24 microphone from Beatron. Thanks, from Beatron. Say that right. Thanks so much again for watching, everybody. And until next time, happy shopping. Yeah, say that 5 times fast, from Beatron, right? The WXM07 3-in-1 microphone. Great for multiple uses and scenarios, as I mentioned, and a great price point in there for you as well. Now, we're going to continue on with microphones. Let's go over to Tonor, who makes some really nice audio equipment. And this one in particular is going to make it sound a little bit better than using that built-in microphone into your webcam. And I'll see what you mean right here. I made another nice video here for you that explains it all. Where do we go? Right there. Hi, everybody. It's David here once again from Deals with David. Today, I want to talk to you about a microphone, specifically the Tonor TC777. This is a real simple microphone to set up, as it's just a simple USB cable here, so plug and play. This will work on your laptop or a PC. It'll work with Mac devices as well. And it's got a nice long cord on it, so you don't have to be right up and close. This is great for someone who wants to do some audio podcasting, or maybe some live streaming or vocal recording, anything to do with recording your voice or broadcasting your voice. This is a really great place to get started. Now, if you take a look at the slick design, it's got an anti-vibration or anti-shock mount built right into the microphone. Of course, the nice tripod with the metal legs here is also quite adjustable here on the side, so you can set that up to your specific need. And it's a nice looking microphone as well. While, you know, a nice looking microphone doesn't necessarily make you sound better, microphones these days are really a piece of furniture that sits on our desk. As an added feature, they've also included a pop filter, full popping noises, so we don't get all of that, and you can just set that up however you want in front. Right out of the box, take it out, the TC777, plug and play. Again, great for the audio podcaster or live streamer, ready to get started. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and as always, happy shopping. Yeah, happy shopping here on Deals with David. Thanks for being here on Deals with David. Think about considering and clicking that follow button, right? Follow. Okay. I got to get back to my app here so I don't miss out on anything. There we go. There it is right here. This is a nice desktop microphone, simple plug and play, pop filter built right in. And you know, the other thing too is it looks nice sitting on your desk. Microphones have really become a piece of the furniture in our office or in our home office or just at home, right? So it looks nice sitting there as well. Tonor, great quality product coming to us today. Thanks so much, Tonor, for that. Okay, what are we going into next here? Let's talk about some security. Some security. It's got to be getting near the end because I'm flubbing. All right, I'm flubbing all of you for being here. Thank you so much for being here. This is a D-Link Mini HD 2-pack camera, and this is 720p. But 720p really for like watching on your phone, etc., is really pretty good. And the quality, surprisingly, at 720p here comes out great. Lots of instructions and your warranties all explained in detail right there out of the package. We're going to get this into the product cam so you can see it a little bit better. There we go. Well, here's the camera. Now keep in mind you get 2 of these. I've got another one upstairs, and maybe I'll show that to you. But there's, just to give you an idea of the size, right? And the one-way audio that's built into this means you can listen to what's happening in the room. It's even got night vision on it as well, which works quite well. I'm quite impressed with the night vision on here. And you can have notifications sent to your phone whenever it sees or hears something moving around, right? And then you've got these adapters here for mounting brackets, I should say. You've got all the flexibility you need there. Now, you're going to go onto your phone. Let's see, we'll do this here. Type. Yeah, there it is. Actually, I'm going to see if I can share my screen here. That would give a better effect. And we want to do this. How do we want to do that? There's a special... Yeah, that's the one I want right there. So we're going to go here and here. Yeah, that works good. I love technology. Okay. So here we go. Nope, that's not the one I wanted. Oh, I did that backwards. That's why. That. Okay, we're going to go me and then that. There we go. That's what we want. Okay, all the better to see you with. So, and you can connect as many of these as you want. Like you could buy 2 packs and have 4 connected here. There's no limitation to that on your phone. There is a cloud service that you can subscribe to as well, but you can record directly to your phone. Now, I have one in the living room here, you can see. I'm just going to click on that, and there's my living room. Right? And it's got a wide angle lens, so that's why it's picking up. But there on the left, you can see I've got the entrance way to our home, and then there's the living room, and then the going upstairs there. So it's a nice wide angle lens that picks up very, very nicely. Now, if I wanted to record that, I could. Now I can listen. There's nothing really to hear in there because I'm the only one home, but I can hear what's happening in that room. And now if I want to record, I press that button. Whoops. Tap to make it a little larger. We can turn it sideways. That'll mess things up there, but we can turn it sideways. And then if I want to take a snapshot, like there, it just saved it to my phone, and I can record, and you'll see it's recording there and recording straight to my phone live. Okay. And then I can record to the cloud if I want to. And I can go back like so many days depending on the service that you have. I think with the free version, it allows you like 24 or 36 hours of recording, so you could go back and see what's happening. But now I could actually open up my phone, and there you'll see. That's a video, and then we have the picture there as well that saves. So pretty cool. Oh, there's me being silly. So now if we go back into that, we'll go into our settings here. Different way of viewing it. Where do I go here? All my schedules, I can add device, all my settings, cloud recording, voice control. There's all kinds of different things you can do to set this up. So 2 of these cameras come with, and it's just a little extra peace of mind, you know. And it's an expensive peace of mind. If you're at the office, you're away on vacation, you know. Hello, George. How are you today, George? Nice having you here, George. George is my friend. Do you know what I'm referring to when I say that? George is my friend. It's a movie. It was actually a book. I remember reading the book in high school. George is my friend. We're going to tend to rabbits, me and George. All right, that's the D-Link camera, 720p. Comes in at a great price point for your peace of mind as well. How's your day, George? Thanks for being here. All right, we're going to get into some photo framing. This is one I should. What's that? No, it's not that one. Thought I had a video here, but maybe not. Time to make one. This is our digital photo frame here today. These are really great because not only can you hang these on the wall or put them on the coffee table, but here's what I wish I'd have known about this before my mother passed. She lived in a nursing home, right? And here's what you can do. You turn this on and connect to Wi-Fi, and then you connect your phone to Wi-Fi, and then you give permission to your friends or your family, much like you would on like Facebook. You give them permission. Not just anybody can log into this, but once they have permission, they could be out taking photos and videos and uploading them to your digital photo frame. So imagine, for someone who really can't get out, you want to share, fun with the grandkids or the kids and maybe your vacation. They'll really appreciate looking over at their digital photo frame every day and seeing something new. The digital photo frame also has a calendar built into it. It's got an alarm clock built into it. It's even got a weather widget built into it. So everything you need in there, and you have full control over who can access your photo frame. Or maybe you've got some friends that live far away in another part of the world. Get each other one of these and share each other's memories instantly. I know you can text them to each other's phone, but to have them on display in your home, it's kind of like way back in the day. We had pictures all over the walls because we like to show off our families and our fun. Now you can keep changing it with a digital photo frame. This is a 10-inch size, so it's really large and easy to see. It's easy to set up with the app that you download for free when you purchase your photo frame. And again, get this for somebody in a nursing home who can't get out, and you'll be able to share all the daily memories, and they'll feel connected to you and the family. I say that every time. I wish that I had that before my mother passed, because we could have shared so much more with her. All right. This is for, podcasters, live streamers, musicians. Listen up. This is the Zoom H4n 4-track digital pro recorder. Say that 5 times fast if you can. I gotta switch this over now. There we go. Really need you to see this under the product cam. Nice simple carrying case, but it's good to keep things clean and dry, right? Now here we'll turn it on, and you'll see in just a moment all the different goodies that are available. Now first we'll start here with the microphones. The 2 built-in microphones here at the top. You can adjust these. As you can see, I'm twisting them so you can create the polar pattern wider or narrower depending on what you're going to be recording. This is great for doing interviews. I know you can use your phone, but if you really want that extra control and quality that a phone can't provide, this is a great way. These microphones will pick up a fair distance away from you as well, like a good 6-7 feet, still very clear. It's even got a mount on the bottom if you want to mount it onto a tripod for more stable positioning. Here you see the screen come on. It's a nice good size LCD screen. You record in WAV format or MP3 format, and you can control the different quality levels depending on what you're using it for. Now 4 different tracks means you can record 4 individual audio files and play them back together or separate. This is why this would be great for musicians. Here's an example. Plug your guitar in. Here on the bottom you've got 2 XLR or 2 1/4-inch audio inputs. Okay, so let's say you plug a microphone into one and maybe you plug a guitar into the other. Press record, and you're going to record your microphone or your voice on track 1 and your guitar on track 2. Unplug those, now play them back, and then plug in your keyboard. And as it's playing back, you're hearing it out of the speaker, or maybe you've plugged in some headphones or earbuds that you can hear on the side. And now add in your keyboard. You've got 4 different tracks to play with. Add in an SD card for saving everything, and then take out the SD card, load it into your computer for post-production. Again, 4 different tracks. You've got lots of different editing features available on here as well. You go into the menu mode here on the side. You'll see you have control over recording level for the microphones. Again, the built-in, the XLR, and you can also plug in a 3.5mm size, like maybe a headset or a lavalier microphone as well. Use this line output to go into an iPad. Maybe you're broadcasting live with this, or you're recording directly to the iPad. That's another great way to do. Get GarageBand going, or your favorite audio editing software on your iPad or smart device, and you can record right into that. There's so much that you can do with this. Runs on 2 AA batteries, or you can purchase an external DC power as well. And when you're done, there's so much more I could show you on this, but it's really a professional portable recording studio in a box. And when you're done, just shut things down. You can even plug in a USB cable, so this becomes a mixer right into your PC, for example. And when you're done, pack things up and set it away. Zoom is a leader in this type of product, digital recording products, and especially the multi-track systems. Alrighty. How are we doing out there? Hope you're having a good day, and I hope you're sticking with me here on Deals with David. Don't be afraid to say hello. Be like George and say hi. And please consider clicking the follow button and becoming an official member of the community here on Deals with David. That way you'll get notified whenever I go live, and you won't miss out on any of the great deals that I have here. And where's my follow button? And you can also check me out on my favorite social medias as well. Okay, oh, where's this one? There we go. This is great for, I think I might have a video on this one. I should check that out. There we do. There we do. There we do. This is a Mayano dual lavalier wireless microphone system. This is great for recording talent in front of a camera like a smartphone or a DSLR camera and more. Take a look. Hey everybody, it's David here once again from Deals with David. Today I want to talk to you about a microphone system made by a company called Mayano. Now this is a dual transmitter wireless lavalier microphone system, and you can use this with your DSLR camera or maybe a smartphone device like an iPhone or an Android device. It'll also work with tablets or PCs, laptops, really any device you can plug the cable into. Now let's take you under the product cam and show you a little bit more of what you're going to get with your new Mayano WM820. Now, what's really great is this nice carrying case. It's very rugged. It's got a zipper and a nice hand strap here, or a wrist strap, I should say. Now here you get two transmitters. Okay, and you can see there, these are built-in microphones. So you can just clip this on, similar to the one I already have on here, and turn the receiver on, which uses one receiver for both of the transmitters. Now these are both charged by USB-C, sorry, and you're going to get about 4 to 5 hours of usage from a full charge on this. Now, before I demonstrate that to you, I want you to see, of course, you've got the instructions here, nice to have around. You got 3 wind muffs, and these just clip onto the transmitters just to minimize any wind noise, etc. And here we've got 2 lavalier microphones. So you plug these directly into the transmitter, so you can just have a little more discreet microphone and you'll get a little more direct sound there. You've also got 2 cables here. One is for like a DSLR camera, as I mentioned earlier, TRS to TRS. And then you've also got this one here, which is a TRRS cable used for smartphone devices or tablets. And then this is clever. One cable charges all 3 devices at exactly the same time. So nice and simple, well kept together. Now let me just mute my microphone for a minute and I'm going to switch things out. Okay, so you can probably hear my voice right now, but here I'm just going to clip it on and it's hands-free, away you go. Real quick to set up, it pairs automatically on its own. You can run one or both transmitters at the same time. They run on a 2.4 gigahertz sound transmission, or I should say frequency transmission as well. So, and you can change the channels if you need to, just in case you get some interference. Plug in the lavalier microphones if you want something a little bit more direct. Use this again for DSLR, recording talent in front of really any smartphone device or tablet or any system that you can plug in the lavalier microphone system to. Once again, the Mayano dual wireless transmitter system, the WM820. Yeah, I love the WM820. I've used it multiple times in a professional situation. I use it for vlogging, or I use it for live streaming, or maybe I'm having an interview with somebody in front of the camera as well. This works great. It'll even work on a smartphone system as well. So the Mayano WM820, a great purchase and a great purchase point there as well. All right, we're going to talk a little bit more about creating video and making it just a little bit nicer, but at an affordable price. I've had people say, oh, I don't want to spend a couple. I get it. You're just starting out. You don't have a lot of money. You're not sure if it's something you want to do, so you don't want to spend a lot of money, but you still want things to look great. We're going to show you how to do that here. We're going to start with the Ulanzi U-Rig Pro. This comes in on your screen at $19.95. And let's show you this under the product cam so you get a little better bird's eye view here. So we've got these two things right here. This is called a hot shoe mount, and that's going to allow us to mount different accessories. And we're going to show you the importance of that in just a moment. Now here I've got this iPhone 6. It just tightens in here, and you've got your tripod mount on each end here, so you can go in portrait mode, or there's one on the bottom for landscape mode as well. Okay, so you start with that. This is going to allow you to grip a hold of it and keep things nice and steady. Now let's go back to the big picture here. So again, mount that on a tripod. It's going to be steady. And while this isn't like a stabilizer like the DJI M5, it's a lot sturdier like this than if you were holding that camera in your hand, believe it or not. Okay. Now we're going to go to the next thing here. We're going to give us some great lighting, starting with this VGIM LED suction live streaming kit. Say that 5 times fast. Okay. It's a light. Okay. Now what we can do here is we have the suction cup mount, which we could mount onto the like a glass or a clean hard surface. And then here we have, if I can get it out, this is our hot shoe mount, which we'll use in just a moment. And then here we have our LED light. This has 120 LEDs inside here. It's really quite bright if it's still charged. There we go. There's our bright light, and I can actually change the color tone. See that change a little bit, and I can dim it down to where I want. Okay, I gotta turn that off. Now it charges up via USB, which is a cable included, and right there. Okay, it also comes with 5 different colors that you can use, or sorry, 6 different colors I should say. So we've got like red, and we've got a yellow, we've got a fuchsia pink, or green, or whatever, blue and purple. Okay, so you can put that in front of the shadow box, which is this right here, and this just softens things, and it kind of prevents shadows from showing up as well. Okay, and you just pop that, whoops, put it this way, pop that in the bottom. Now we'll keep that on there, and we'll show you how we're going to take this. We're going to take this shoe mount, screw it into the bottom, or you could mount it onto a tripod if you needed to that way. And then here, I'm just going to loosely put that on. We'll adjust it, slide it in, just tighten things up here. All right, and we can just kind of adjust it a little better so it stays on. There we go. And that way too. Okay, so we've got our light mounted on there now. So now you're really going to lighten up your subject a little bit better than without that. Okay, now we want to give us some great sound. We're going to go over to the Boya MM1 mountable shotgun microphone. I'm going to switch to the product cam here just for a moment because I want you to see the size of this. Never let the size fool you. Just saying. Okay. Okay, there is the size of the microphone right there. And the great thing I like about this microphone as well is it doesn't require any battery power. You don't have to have a battery, you don't have to charge it. Okay? And you simply, for our purpose, you can get 2 cables. One, this would be for like DSLR camera, right? And this is TRRS, tip ring sleeve. So that's great for like smartphone devices or tablets, right? Sorry, it's not focusing very well. I think you get the idea. Hold still. Okay, and then here we're going to take this shoe mount, and this is a wind muff. We could put that on there, and then we'll slide this into our hot shoe. Just snug that in, and then we take our cable and plug it in. Now, if it's iPhone 7 or newer, you will need an adapter, and use Apple products because they just work better, right? And now we have got everything all set, Great audio sound. I use these I actually would plug this into the Miyano wireless lav, or the Beatron wireless lav, and put this on a tripod, and then I could be over at an iPad recording, and I got great sound coming out of this. It picks up very well in front, but if you're in front of your talent within 3 to 5 feet, it's going to pick up very, very well, way better than your iPhone camera. Your iPhone 6, 1080p, 60 frames per second, and then you got great lighting in there, all for under $80 right there. Nice and steady and professional quality video. So you can do it. Don't let the prices fool you. This is professional quality right here. I've used it for live streaming, for video recording, etc., and I'm really, really impressed with the results. So there you go. If you want to get started for less than about $80, that's the way to do it. Click on the products in the carousel. Always click on the products. If you see something you'll like, because here's the thing, you'll see the price, and then sometimes they offer a coupon on the product page as well, and you'll save even more money. So we've always got deals going on here. They don't always tell me what the deals are or how long they're lasting. So if you're seeing something today that's a discounted price and it's something you've been like, I've been really thinking about that, don't be afraid to pull the trigger on this stuff. That's how you get things done. Pull the trigger, make your video and your audio quality come out sounding a whole lot, sounding and looking better, right? Who doesn't like to look better? Alrighty then, put you back down there. Hope you're having a good day. Appreciate you joining me here today on Deals with David. Don't be afraid to say hello in the chat too. I like people to say hello. Don't lose everything, David. I'm losing it all right. I'm going to put this inside. I should charge that up, but you get about, depending how you use it, the dimness or the brightness. Is it a dimmer or a brighter? Is it a dimmer switch or a brighter switch? It does both. Why do we favor dimmer? Put that all the way in there. Okay, this is a fun one too. If you're looking at doing some voiceover work or live streaming, perhaps you want to get into that. Let me fix that there. Blue is a company that's been around for many years, and this is their infamous Blue Yeti microphone. It's really solid bass, nice and adjustable here on the sides, so you can have it however you want. It's got rubber feet on the bottom. It's not sliding around or scratching the surface, and it does have great audio quality, and it's just plug and play with the USB cable that's included with it as well. But here's what I really like about it. It's got a lot of flexibility. Here on the bottom, you can mount it onto a standard microphone stand if you wanted, or plug in your favorite earbuds or headphones so you can monitor yourself or any of the sounds that you're recording or live streaming out. YouTube, voiceovers, that sort of thing. This is perfect, and I'm going to show you more why. With all the flexibility that you have here on the back with the gain control, okay, so you can allow in to pick up more or less into the microphone. And then you have 4 audio patterns here on the microphone as well. First, you're going to start with what we call cardioid, which means it picks up just in front of you right here. So now you want to interview somebody that's maybe sitting across from you, then you would turn that into bi-directional mode, bi, two, right? So in front and opposite as well. Then of course we've got stereo, which everybody knows is left and right, and then omnidirectional will pick up all the way around. So in omnidirectional mode, you might set that in the middle of a table. You're having a round table discussion. You want to pick up everybody's voice, or maybe in a circle of musicians that are recording off the floor. There's lots of great uses, multiple uses for this. It's got a built-in mute button and of course the volume for your headphones as well. Everything you need at a great price point. This is the lowest I have ever seen this at $89.99 here today on Amazon. If you're looking to get started or up in your game, so to speak, the Blue Yeti microphone is a great professional way to get started at that price point. I own 2 of these. What does that tell you? Okay. Now, we don't always want it on the desk. Sometimes we want it, where did it go? Sometimes we want it on the arm, right? There's a lot of boom arms out there. Some are like this one here. That's just not a very expensive one, but it's only holding a very light camera. But if you want to hold something like the Blue Yeti microphone, you need something strong and sturdy. And as you can see, this is a really solid boom arm. You've got your adjustments all on the side, so you can set it and lock it into place however you want it. I'm going to go like there. Okay, we'll lock it into place, and there we go. Now, it's real simple to use. Oh, one of my ears fell out. Okay, I hate that when your ear falls off. I had one of them and the ear fell. Okay, here's the simple mount, and it's got, that should show you the center of the product cam. Don't be lazy, David. Whoops, there we go. Okay, so right here you've got this rubber mount, so you're not going to scratch any of the desk on, and then this steel adjuster right here, and then you've got an adjuster or lock, if you will, when things are in place. You've got a metal bracket, and then here's this heavy-duty plastic, and that's for hanging your headphones on, and you've got some cable management in there as well. All right. So let's show you that real quick. It just slides right on, and then you would tighten it up on the bottom. I'm not going to do it all the way, but whoops. Short ceilings, David. It just sits into place. You can lock that into place so it doesn't swing around, or it does swing around. And then you've got different adapters on here as well. So we've got your standard 1/4 inch, and then we've got the smaller size, etc. So depending on what you're using, it's all going to fit in there really nice. And it's super sturdy, and this is a great product from our friends at Beatron. Okay, boom arm. Boom. Why do they call it a boom? Why do they call it a boom arm? It doesn't explode. At least I hope it doesn't. Okay, we need some space. Pardon me. This is a Seagate 4 terabyte hard drive. This is great for storing those files that you don't look at every day, but you're not quite ready to delete them. You know what I'm talking about. Videos and pictures. You want to save them on here instead of on your computer, because you're filling up your computer's hard drive. Video files especially are really, really large. Now you can save them on here, and it's plug and play. So you can plug it into your computer or unplug it, take it to your friends to show them, plug it into their computer. It's real simple to use. Another great reason for having the Seagate 4 terabyte hard drive is so that you're backing up your computer. Every day when you're asleep, you can set your computer to back up your computer. It's not a matter of if, it's only a matter of when your computer will crash, and you'll have everything saved up right here on your 4 terabyte Seagate hard drive. They're definitely a leader in the industry with 214,000 reviews and above 4.5 stars here on Amazon. All right, lights, camera, Apex action camera, I should say. Pardon me, my ears are falling. This is great above and below water. In fact, you can take this down to 131 feet below water. I don't know that I'm ever going to go that deep. You're lucky if you get me down like in a deep end of a pool. But 131 feet, this is waterproof. So for you scuba divers and snorkelers, you can have a lot of fun with this underwater. It's got Wi-Fi built into it, so you can have your Wi-Fi connections for transferring files. And it's got a 170-degree wide angle lens and a remote control. Let me get this underneath the product cam to show you. Already we see we've got a built-in carrying case, which I just think it's nice when they include those carrying cases. It's rugged, and things will wipe off it nice and easily. Even the zipper is protected underneath the material here, and it's got a nice carrying strap as well. All right, let's get inside and take a look at all the features we're going to get with our Apex camera. Now it starts out right away here. We'll unplug this. Oh, I forgot to put the clip back on, but there's a clip that goes over top here. Right, and keeps everything locked into place, and it keeps it waterproof. And as you can see, all the buttons that are on the camera are accessible when it's inside the waterproof casing as well. And then there's a mount for mounting onto a helmet. Use it for a helmet cam, maybe on a motorcycle or a bicycle as well. Or you could also keep it outside and use it. There's a tripod mount here as well. Maybe a little handle that you can purchase separately. Now, here, nice and simple, the batteries go inside. You do get 2 batteries, 1 and a 2. And then there is the stand-in charger for the batteries as well, right? So you can get everything all charged up. You get about 90 minutes to 2 hours from each battery on this. Okay. What's also nice that they've included is this handy remote control. It comes with a strap so you could mount it onto, or you could probably slide it through your Apple Watch if you had to. And this will start and stop recording video, and this will take your photos as well. So that's really handy. And then as an additional bonus, they've included this lavalier microphone. So you can just plug that into the side right there so you get a better audio quality when you're using it above water. A large LCD screen comes up with all the menu instructions and everything. It's really simple to use. And of course, the manual tells you everything nice and clearly. And they've even included an extra battery for the remote control as well. So really super powerful action camera, simple to put together. You're really going to get some great quality pictures because of its 4K at 30 frames per second underwater as well. So professional quality all the way with your Apex action camera M80 Air. And look at the price on that. Nice super low price for an action camera. And when we're done, we just zippity, 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 zippity. We just zippity it up. And away we go. All right. Well, I ride a motorcycle and I recommend ILM helmets. I ride a motorcycle, my wife Jennifer rides, and my son Jason. It's a family affair for sure, but we are full geared riders. And now some people go, well, I don't like a full-faced helmet because I get too hot. You won't have that problem with this ILM full-faced helmet. First of all, we get the clear visor that can open up at any time. You also get a tinted visor in case you want to, instead of wearing the sunglasses, it's easy to pop these off and interchange them. But what I really like about them is the vents that are on the front here. So you just open this vent here, and then there's vents in the top that you can open up as well. And then there's some holes in the back. So you really get an airflow system. So you're not getting all sweaty and hot in there like some people would with their helmets that don't have that ventilation system. And it's really simple to do and undo. It just clicks in, locks strong into place, just like this. You can hear that, right? And you can adjust it for your size as well. Now, nice comfort on the inside. And again, the tinted visor included, and they include a Velcro scarf that can go around your neck, but comfort without letting the air all get inside around you there so you're cold on some of those colder nights. And your full face entirely protected. It's super solid, DOT approved. I love ILM, and all three members of my family, we all have ILM helmets. Alrighty. It's fun to travel, but you never want to be alone, and you won't ever be alone on the motorcycle. Oh, there, I forgot. Yeah, $69.99 for that helmet too. I mean, you're not going to do any better than that, I don't think. It's nice to communicate so everybody knows where they're going on a long motorcycle trip, or maybe just locally you want to say, hey, I'm going to go home now, or whatever. Or maybe you want to listen to your music. Let's get this under the product cam so you can see this Lexan Motocom, the LX B4 FM. Has a lot of great features built into it. I love, well, first of all, I love the color because my bike's blue. What can I say? What I really love, though, is the large buttons that they made the buttons, nice and large, so it's easy to feel and know what you're controlling. Now, this is also compatible with Siri, so that you can ask her to do whatever Siri does. Tell me the weather, open up your Maps app, your GPS, whatever you need her to do, call somebody. This all works via Bluetooth, and it even has, so you can listen to your Bluetooth music, and a cool feature is you can listen to your music, and if you want to share your music with the other person, you can share it with them as well. And of course you can talk to each other. You got about a 2-kilometer range. You can actually add up to 10 different riders, with 4 of them being able to talk at the same time in conference mode. And they don't have to be Lexan Motocoms. As long as they're standard Bluetooth, you'll be able to connect everybody in for the long ride. And now, I mentioned you can share your music, but it also has a built-in FM radio into it as well. Now, the one question I get all the time, yep, I can already hear you, does this work on open face or full-faced helmets? And the answer is yes and yes. They've designed it so that here in the package you've got a boom mic or an internal mic. It will work with both full-face helmet and open-face helmet. Everything you need to install, including some special tools to help you separate the liner to get the earphones or the speakers installed properly. Everything you need, step-by-step instructions in there. And I'm telling you, they're waterproof. They're really great sound coming out of them. I'm so glad that I have a pair on my motorcycle now compared to what I used to have. You do get what you pay for, but this is really mid-range price, but upper quality product. I really love the Lexan Motocom. It's great for traveling on the motorcycle, local or on those long distance trips as well. Wow, we've certainly gone through a lot here today, and I appreciate you sticking with me for the last 3 hours. I think we've been here, just about 3 hours. Now don't be afraid to click on that follow button. It's right there down below. You'll officially join the community and become a follower. That way you'll get notified whenever I go live, which is about 5 times a week here on Amazon. So I'll be back here again tomorrow, and I'll be looking forward to having you join me again. Until next time, everybody, stay safe, happy shopping. Bye for now.